Thanks for stopping by to opieanthony.net. I fucking stink. This is Jim Norton. Thanks for stopping by to opieanthony.net.
Shake it up. Let's get it on, baby.
Shake it up, and welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Shake it up.
That's how the celebrity softball game started at Riverfront Stadium on Saturday.
According to my dugout, it wasn't a celebrity softball game at all, Opie. I had no celebrities on my team.
Can I tell you one thing? That's how the game started. Everyone knows that. Most people don't know how the game ended.
Right.
In true celebrity softball game fashion.
Yeah.
All right, a couple phone numbers in the New York City area. 877-692-1027. Anywhere else outside of New York City, write this down. 866-277-4WOW. 866-277-4WOW. What's going on, Anthony?
Oh, man. What a banner day Saturday afternoon was for the celebrity softball game. Well, I guess we should get right out and just say who won, how it went, the score, 13-8, and I must concede defeat to Opie and the Psychos. Not without controversy. Your victory this time, not without controversy. Remember 2 years ago?
Yeah, you're going to start this again.
2 years ago,
there was controversy.
No, 2 years ago, there was an amazing blowout. Your team destroyed me. And this year, a lot closer. And there was some controversy. Right off the bat, I got to say, we had all agreed that the stadium, very big stadium.
Beautiful stadium. Riverfront Stadium in Newark there. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Home of the Newark Bears.
Yes.
We all agreed that we were going to bring in some fences.
Right.
Put them out there in the outfield to cut the field down a little bit. I chose my team accordingly, believing if I chose some big hitters and we got some home runs, I wouldn't have to worry about anything else. My strategy would have worked.
Quite frankly, the field looked ridiculous.
Regardless of how it
reminded me of the Bad News Bears.
Bad News Bears.
When they played, what, in Japan or something, or at the Astrodome, and they had to put up the little fences for the little tykes.
Right. Again, regardless of that fact, we had agreed on the fences. I chose my team accordingly, based on the fact that if the fences are there, my team is going to hit the goddamn balls right over the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Right before game time, and I mean right before game time, all during practice, everything, the fences are there.
I got to tell you, I saw you guys during batting practice, your team.
Oh, yeah.
Just about every guy on your team was hitting it out.
Cancer Doctor, La Machine, our own Rick, the guns were flying.
Could you back up and say La Machine again?
La Machine.
You pulled the fast one on me.
I pulled no fast one. If you looked, he was on ready reserve.
No. When we were drafting players, I purposely made sure that La Machine was not playing in the celebrity softball game.
I needed a replacement for Jay Moore.
You know when I found out La Machine was playing? When I was pitching, and all of a sudden he walked out of the dugout. I'm like, you son of a bitch!
La Machine, it went, 3 for 3.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah.
3 for 4, actually.
3 for 4.
Yep. He comes walking out of the dugout.
Whatever.
Like you didn't have enough big, huge monsters on your team.
So, shortly before game time, I see Opie conferring with some of the staff, and then...
Prove it.
The fences disappear.
Prove it.
This is after Opie came up to me just after practice and said, dude, your team, man, I'm going to get my ass kicked. I'm like, no. Ben was right there. He goes, dude, you guys, they're flying them, they're banging them over the fence. I go, I know. That's how I picked the goddamn team.
Know who had to go?
I'm not picking for mobility or strategy or fielding. I was picking guys with monster arms to hit it over the fence and give me home runs to make up for the lack of finesse on the field. And then all of a sudden, Opie gives a little talk, and I see the staff just pulling the fences off the field.
There's no way you'll be able to prove that, my friend.
I understand, but it is something I believe
you'll be able to prove that today.
I had to get out.
I was panicking, and Stephen Lynch had to calm me down. It turned out to be psychological warfare.
Oh, is that what it was?
I think so, yeah.
So then we were all screwed up in the fact that now we're playing the field like it was a real a baseball game.
Right.
We're playing midfield out in the outfield, and everything you guys are hitting are falling right in front of us.
Yeah.
And by the time we realized our mistake and to pull the guys back in...
You realize all those hits that would have been home runs for your team?
Yeah.
Turned out to be long fly balls.
Fly balls. Fly out. Would have been home runs. So,
and I think the score was 12-8 officially. It was 13-8?
Yeah, 13-8.
So,
13-8.
Well, I don't even know where to begin. Biggest crowd in Riverfront Stadium history.
Yes.
6,900 paid.
Yeah.
There was a lot more people than that there, though.
Just in my dugout alone.
Right.
Jesus.
I got the totals on beer drank at the game.
Yeah, that's something I know. Once again, now this is the second time we've done this, and once again, my team won as far as beers drank.
I don't know about that.
Oh, absolutely.
We had some major drinkers this time around in our dugout.
You had some of the wussies, though. We had some of the wussies.
We had all the celebrities.
I know. You got everybody.
You weren't paying attention when we were drafting, Anthony.
I wasn't going for celebrities. I was going for the guys that could hit the ball over the fence that was pulled in. That wasn't there.
I introduced my whole team. It was Tracy Morgan from Saturday Night Live.
Tracy Morgan.
Who, by the way, is a brand new friend of the show. Trust me.
Out of his mind.
This guy is hilarious.
Yes.
Lorne Michaels should be shot because he's not using Tracy Morgan right on Saturday Night Live because this guy is beyond hilarious.
I do believe he's insane, though.
Hilarious. And I had Brewer and Lynch and Norton and Voss and Devin from the Home Alone movie there.
That you didn't play. Another thing you did. You pulled him out. He did not play at all in the game. You know, let the guy play a little bit. See, you were a little too eager to win.
Did all your players play?
Yeah. Except Joe Curry, but I told him he wasn't playing right when I drafted him.
There was only two guys that didn't play on my team, Ben and Devin with the big head. No, Psycho Mark, that's right.
And I wouldn't have played if I didn't finally say something. He was sitting me this creep.
Of course he was. Jim Norton, integral part.
Hold on, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. I asked Jim Norton if he could play, and he's like, you know. He shows up at the stadium with dress shoes on. Are you gonna play someone like that?
He did have dress shoes on.
He had dress shoes on, and he's eager to play.
And I want to comment on some of the dress and some of the sport wear. I get a lot of crap, and I did last time and this time, for wearing jeans when I play. You know something? First of all, why does it matter? Second of all I have to say is, look at your leg, shorts. Look at your leg, Opie. Look at it.
It's bad. It's real bad. There's pus and blood still oozing through my jeans.
It looks like right before they took Mabel King's. Her leg looked the same goddamn way. Mabel King, I stink.
We should explain, though. Yeah, we're gonna get to all that.
That's where the Asian was happening.
Mabel Kling. Well, you know what? The infield, didn't it look like it was crushed clay? Right?
Yeah.
It looked like it was nice crushed clay.
Yeah, very nice, yes.
All right, so I hit a single, and then I round the base. I make my move to second, realize I'm not going to make it, so now I got to get back to first, right? Mm-hmm. Who was at first for you at that point?
Eddie Trunk.
Trunk.
Eddie Stonefingers Trunk.
Yeah.
He sucked.
Man.
I'm sorry, Eddie, I love you. You're a great guy, but, dude.
He gave up a lot of singles.
I hope some of these players call in today. But, yeah, he was awful. But he tagged me out at first when I was trying to get back to the bag. Mm-hmm. I decided to slide in, and that's when I realized instead of being crushed clay, it was crushed gravel.
Oh, it was a little gravelly on you?
Little. Everyone got beat up pretty good. Whoever slid got beat up really bad.
I saw Big Kev.
Big Kev had a nasty one, too?
Probably the play of the game, by the way. Big Kev.
The highlight.
Sliding into first base.
All 450 pounds of him.
And completely destroying his knees.
Was that a slide, or did he just...
Look, all I know is he was safe. And it brought in the first run for our team.
He took out a lodge and 3 skiers.
Eddie Trunk, what's going on?
Hey, you guys.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. First of all, I go like 2 for 4 and score a run. Secondly, I double Opie off of first on the play. Thirdly, let me tell you guys something. Those guys who were playing, first of all, the bases were like regulation Major League Baseball bases for softball.
Yeah.
The guys that were playing third base and short, it was great because in the first inning, hard line drive comes my way, I booted the ball. Admit, make an error, right? So I see them over on third and short. They're kind of making a face like, oh, this guy's going to be a problem. By the third, fourth inning, those guys couldn't even walk. And if they did come up with the ground ball, they didn't even bother to throw it to first because they didn't have the energy to do it.
Are you saying our team was drunk?
And it was unbelievable. How many balls went through short and third base? These guys couldn't even bend over to get them by the third inning.
It was a mess of a game.
And then the throws are coming short. They're pulling me off the bag. They're coming high. I mean, it's easy to make a first baseman look bad when you don't even bother throwing the ball.
Yeah, Anthony, you know what?
Wow.
Eddie Trunk makes some good
Or you
points.
throw it in the first row.
I think you guys scored 8 runs in the first 2 innings and had nothing after that.
Yeah,
Your production drastically dropped after like the third inning.
We fell apart. That first inning, I'm like, wow, man, we put 4 runs on the board in the first inning.
Yeah.
We're going to do all right.
Oh, I can't hear you. I don't know if your button's down or what, but I can't hear you at all.
There we go.
It was 1 and 2 today. Yeah, we're here.
So, you know, it was just like everybody was deteriorating. Stinky was in left field, right?
Yeah.
I mean, by the third inning, Stinky was standing there. He started out great. He was sucking everything in. Third, fourth inning, everything's going over his head. He's standing there stationary.
Stinky had a couple of they could have been key 2 outs. You know what I mean? Like, it was 2 outs. The ball's going to Stinky. This is it. You know, shut him down. And he's either running into them and they drop in front of him, or he's backpedaling and it falls in front of him or behind him.
He only missed 2 balls.
But they were very key. Yeah.
I admit I was a little concerned about my defensive performance the first couple innings, but then the way it unraveled and I saw these guys just completely pack it in, like from the third inning on, I looked like Keith Hernandez at first base.
Yeah, people were really, really drunk on both teams. I finally put Steve C. in from FoundryMusic.com.
Yeah.
The guy cannot catch a softball lobbed at him.
No.
And then he started using his bare hand instead of his mitt.
Because he was having trouble catching it with the mitt.
He couldn't really focus in on the ball. He was hammered.
Guys, there was a couple times.
All right, here's Steve C. now. You admitted you suck.
I admitted I suck, and I admit that I was completely hammered at the point that you put me in, because I didn't think you were going to put me in, so I just started drinking. So when you finally called me to cover for Mercurio, I was blind. I couldn't see the ball. It was bouncing off my head and my shoulders. At one point, I fell down and just cracked up. I couldn't stop.
Hey, guys, Steve C. didn't stop drinking after the softball game either, because I was on the air Saturday. He called me about 11:30 looking for suggestions on go-go bars to go to.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that.
I told him the place he told me he was going, I told him was a juice bar. They had no beer, and he's like, oh, that ain't going to work. Where am I going?
Classic. All right, Eddie, we got to give someone else a chance here.
See you guys. Thanks.
Thank you, Eddie.
Well, there goes Eddie Trunk pretty much explaining that he wasn't the one that was sucking.
So, my team beat Ant's team 12-8. We should keep saying that. Know why?
Yeah.
Not because I'm rubbing it in. Most of the people that went to the event have no clue who won the game.
Most people don't know there was a game.
The game ended, and no one cared. No one knew.
I'm getting reports, and this is no joke. I'm getting reports of entire sections that were passed out by the time the game ended. Just passed out. Drunk, sunstroke, dead, passed out in the stands. What a great day.
And then some of the players wanted to go 9, and I'm sitting there, and you're sitting. Ant and I were talking like, look, man,
we know how this is gonna end.
It was starting to get a little crazy.
Yeah,
we had to end it when we did, man. Oh, here's the total of beers drunk in the 2 dugouts. 648 beers consumed in the dugouts.
27 cases.
That's 27 cases.
And by the time we were done in my dugout, I had it was a bathtub-sized tub full of beer and ice. And by the time the game was done, there were 4 Coors Lights bobbing up and down in water in the big bucket.
A classic.
We cleaned them out.
Paul Mercurio.
Hey, guys.
Here he is. Paul played on my team and did a great job, Anthony.
Yeah, I went 0 for 1, but Steve C was right. You know, he was hanging out. Steve C, he was bummed out, man. He was like, he wasn't getting in. He had this long face.
Well, that's why we put him in there, and then he was completely hammered.
I know, and then I felt like Norton looked a little like pissed, and I was like, you know,
The only reason I didn't put Norton in the starting lineup was because he showed up with dress shoes. I'm telling you guys.
Dress shoes.
And I thought he was going to break.
Doc Martens?
I thought he was going to break his neck out there.
That is true. He just come from tap class.
He doesn't own sneakers.
For what?
So, I mean, you're trying to be the coach of your team, and you look at one of your guys, he has dress shoes on. It's pretty safe to say, hey, why don't you sit on the bench for a little while, and I'll figure something out.
I wanted to make a home run.
I missed the first 3 innings of play because I was at that point so drunk and so high that I was walking between dugouts because I lost my glove. And it turns out I left it on a ledge, like, down away from the dugout, and it was there for, like, the whole game. But I literally was walking between dugouts for the first 3 innings. I don't know. All somebody was just telling me, okay, go out and catch. And I catch. And then it was having a little trouble focusing on the ball. Oh, by the way, thank you for having me open up with the mic, with the bullhorn. Good idea, guys.
Yeah, that didn't work too well.
We wanted thousands of people yelling at you.
Booing at me.
We wanted Paul Mercurio to warm up the crowd with the megaphone.
And they were just booing.
Well, what was the woman's name? She was really nice. Melissa?
Yes.
She did a great job, by the way. I thought that was like
she did.
Thankless job. So she's a beautiful, hot chick out there, and then out comes this little flat-ass guinea with a bullhorn, expecting people to respond. I'm pushing her out of the way. They just start booing me relentlessly.
Yeah.
Which I totally deserve.
It was love. Hey, Paul, what was the highlight of the game for you?
The highlight of the game for me was, first finding my glove.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. It's kind of hard to. The highlight of the game was, it's kind of like it happened over time. Like as you were walking back and forth by, like I was walking between dugouts, and you walk by the crowd, and you know you progressively they're getting drunker and drunker.
Yeah.
So like the first thing is like, hey Mercurio, put your goddamn clothes back on. It was like kind of fun.
Yeah.
And by the 5th inning, it's, hey, give me your shirt, man. Give me your shirt. Not even like, can I have your shirt or can you get me a shirt?
It's like, give
me your shirt. And then I'd say no, and they're giving me the finger.
I knew it was getting ugly when all the blue footballs they handed out to everybody. That was a smart move, by the way.
Right.
Yeah,
started making their way onto the field and into the dugout.
I was getting pelted.
And then they ran out of blue footballs, so decided to start throwing full beers,
water bottles. The water bottles were
the other highlight is I'm catching, and it's I don't know if it's 1 or 2 outs, so I turn to the ump. And I go, how many outs? He goes, 1. And I think I go, isn't it 2? He goes, oh, yeah, you're right, it's 2.
Yeah, the ump didn't know.
That's the ump.
Well, there were so many times that happened.
Well, they were enjoying the festivities as well, let's just put it that way.
And then he goes to me, he goes, dude, he goes, you see those chicks in the pool? This is like between pitches. This is the focus. This is the whole focus of the thing. This is between pitches. And he goes, yeah. I go, yeah, I saw him. He goes, you goes, man, I want to go in the pool with those girls. I go, well, you're ump. I see you're ump in the game. You're behind home plate. He goes, no, I want to go. I go, all right, well, then why don't we do this? I go, let's fake an argument. Like, Opie will throw the pitch, I'll argue the call, and I'll push you. We'll start a shoving match, and I'll shove you into the pool with the girls. Yeah, that'd be great, man. So I tell Ben, somebody, I can't remember, we tried to get the girls back in the pool, but it didn't happen. But everybody's focus was on everything except the game.
Except the game. Well, in the beginning they were into the game, and then it slowly...
Then they just have fun.
You watch warm-up and batting practice and stuff. There's some serious stuff going on. But then by the 2nd inning, it was falling apart.
No one knows who won. They really don't know.
Hey, and you didn't get any sunburn on your legs. That's a good thing, Anthony. You wore the jeans, by the way.
Right. And I didn't get scraped up and oozing like Opie is right now.
It's still oozing through my jeans.
By the way, I learned so much about the female anatomy in the locker room afterwards from Tracy Morgan.
Oh, my God.
We'll get into all of that.
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan has a body like E.T. Just walks around without a shirt. He's great.
I hate his jockstrap.
I hate to admit it, but the highlight of the game for me, even though there was nude women all over the place, was Tracy Morgan's big black ass.
He's walking around,
strutting all over the field with just a jockstrap on. He doesn't have a worry in the world.
He jumped in the pool.
Had more confidence than anyone that was fully clothed. He could care less. Then he jumps into one of the lesbian pools with the chicks.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm
Tracy Morgan.
He was. If looks could kill, there would be 1 million dead breasts out there.
Yeah.
He was every pair of breasts. He was just staring them down.
And he's just moaning the crowd around from second base.
At one point, I knew Paul was having fun, too, because I go into my dugout, and sitting on the bench is Paul and Psycho Mark and Stinky and I believe Mary, and it was like watching the pot-smoking Hall of Fame, because they're all just torching it up, all Chinese-eyed, and I'm looking so proud, like, look at our pot smokers.
I'm just shuttling between. At one point in our dugout in Opie, Steve, we had literally like four burners going, and you could like at one point it's like you want to get it was so much you wanted to get away from it for a second. Yeah. It was sort of like, I'm going to go down here. Oh geez, there's 3 more down here. It was great, man. I had a blast.
A lot of fun.
All right, I'll let you go. I know you got a lot of people calling, and I'll talk to you later. And listen, seriously, thanks again for having 7,000 people boo me.
No, that was fun.
No problem, man.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Easy. Okay. All right, we got Voss on hold, Big Kev on hold.
Voss won't shut up now about how great he was.
We got 1 million people calling in and with their comments about the game. It's going to be a lot of fun today. Also, we taped Scott Ferrall.
What a star of Saturday's game. Scott Ferrall does the morning show here in New York at WNEW. And this was the only guy we could have had in the booth. He gave the commentary, and it was classic. Very good job by Ferrall. And he stayed up there the whole goddamn game. Yeah. Not like 2 years ago.
He made it interesting. When it was really dull on the field and stuff, he just kept the crowd going.
Oh, he don't shut up. It's great.
And we taped, so far we have like 35 clips off his microphone. And we're working on more, right, Rick? But the first one I want to play for you, Jay Moore decided to blow us off, by the way.
Yeah, well, that's why I was saying I got La Machine. He was replacing Jay Moore. I couldn't go down in my roster, so I let La Machine take over.
Right.
He did very well.
So you're introducing your players. All of a sudden, Rick runs out with a cell phone, and it was really Jay Moore calling?
It was Jay Moore on the phone. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, and the crowd just lost it on him.
So we got audio of that. Check this out.
Oh, it's Jay Moore on the phone. You hear that, Jay? They hate you. Oh, my God, listen to this chant. Jay says, you're right. Yeah, then Jay goes, tell them they're right.
Tell them they're right.
What was his excuse for not showing?
We don't really know what his excuse is.
We don't know?
He said he sold a TV show and he had to be there for pre-production.
All right. Before we take a break, Anthony, because we have so many of these clips, we got Scott Ferrall. He was calling the game for the crowd.
Take it up.
You're not going to really be able to hear the crowd, unfortunately, but this is stuff he was saying to close to over 7,000 people.
Yeah.
6,900 paid, and there was, I don't know, there was a couple hundred more.
I know. I alone let in about 150 myself, not paid, so.
I think it's safe to say we were close to 8,000.
Yeah.
Between all the vendors and the salespeople and guests of the show.
All I know is I saw some Asian guy that came in and said he was my uncle. And I was like, all right, give him a pass.
Hey, is there audio of my bass hit?
Oh, shut up.
Probably. We have everything here. So this is Scott Ferrall talking to the crowd when we brought Blind Dave out.
Right.
Blind Dave did a great job finding the mound.
You know something? Blind Dave got out to the mound with no problem.
I'm starting to think he might not be as blind as everyone says.
He threw the ball into the dugout. What are you talking about?
Well, he found his way to the mound, though.
He found his way to the mound with his little blind stick, and then, yeah, you're right, he missed way less.
The mound goes up in 2 feet in the air. Who couldn't find the mound?
That's kind of true. The thing I love about Blind Dave, anytime you see him, he is profusely apologizing for the last time you saw him. You ever notice that about Dave? This time, the first time I see him, it's like, Dave, over here. He goes, oh, Anthony, hey, how you doing? Dude, I am so sorry. It was the Jack Daniels and everything. Like, Dave, don't worry about it. You do this every time.
You should have said sorry that we had your ribs broken last time.
Yeah, I know. We should be apologizing.
I'm sorry we bruised your spleen during the blind boxing thing.
And constantly apologize.
He is blind. In the dugout, he introduced me to somebody as Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, that's
he absolutely
blind.
did that.
Yeah.
He introduced me. He's like, he's the black guy on Saturday Night Live. And I'm like, it's me, you idiot. And Tracy was like 2 people over.
Yeah.
I directed him to Tracy.
Tracy was by far the star of my dugout.
He was great.
And the star of the
locker room.
Of the locker room after the game.
He was just walking out to the field in mid-inning with his shirt off.
He didn't care.
You're
right? He goes out to Opie. You're right. You need some help? You need relief?
It's great.
I'm Brian Fellow.
We have a new,
I don't like what that bird's saying.
We have a new friend.
Yeah, he was really good.
He's going to come on really soon. But, all right, so here's Scott Ferrall as Blind Dave was making his way to the mound, I believe, okay?
Let's give it up for Blind Dave. Shake it in. Yeah. You're to me. There's chicks with big rack on your right, dude.
This is all the stuff he was saying to the crowd. I wish we had the crowd behind him, but
I know.
We set it up differently, I guess.
Well, as long as we can hear him.
Another clip. We can play like 2 more clips, then we'll take a break, and then we'll talk to Voss and Big Kev, and we'll get some.
Wasn't I great?
Some of our listeners on the phone as well. Yeah, Voss is going to brag how great he was at the game. Here's Scott Ferrall, I guess, as the first pitch of the game. Stinky was the first batter. This is what he was saying.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Let's play baseball. Stinky, and Ferrall love to smoke. Stinky and Ferrall love to smoke. Stinky started out as a lowly intern, now the man in charge of phone sacks at NEW. Here's the first pitch. Welcome to Newark. Welcome to Newark. Shake it in. Shake it up.
And one more, and then we'll take a break. Scott Ferrall introing the umpires for the game, Anthony.
Right.
Paul Mercurio, your catcher today. The umpire is Mr. Dickhead. Third base, Mr. Douchebag. At second base, Mr. Liptooth. And at first base, Homo.
That's what he was saying to the sold-out crowd, Anthony. You got to hear some. You got to hear some of the calls he makes. I mean, the play-by-play, hilarious. All right, we'll step aside. First break of the day. When we get back, we'll talk to Voss and the rest of you. So
It's great.
We'll stay there. And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. POD, boom! We're bringing the party to Boston this coming weekend for the River Rave, Anthony.
Yeah.
POD playing the River Rave. Tickets still available. It's going to be a great time. Also just announced today, Anthony.
Yeah.
Public Enemy at the River Rave.
Oh, my goodness.
In Boston. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see you guys up there, all right? Ha-ha! All right, we got to get back to the O&A softball game.
Can I just say for the record, I really want to tear off his sun poisoning bandages and throw vinegar on it.
Man, you poor
It really annoys
bastard.
me.
Yeah, one of our interns got sun poisoning at the game on Saturday at Riverfront Stadium in Newark.
What's with the gauze pads you have there? What's under
I got a really big blister underneath here, and I didn't want it to pop and then get infected, so I covered it up.
Oh.
How bad do you want to slap that?
No sunscreen, huh?
No, I didn't wear any sunscreen.
Yeah, I know
So
the
the next
feeling.
day when I woke up, I had blisters all over my forehead and nose and the back of my neck.
Ryan, can we pour some alcohol on it?
No.
God, that would hurt
Or you
so
pinch it with
bad.
pliers and twist.
Just watch the skin tear away.
And you brutalize his keister with your finger.
All right, before we go to the phones and talk to Rich Voss and everyone else, we want to play a couple more clips. Scott Ferrall did an unbelievable job for us. He did the
Called the
play-by-play. He did the color commentary for the entire stadium. And if I knew he was going to do such a great job, we should have broadcast this whole damn thing.
Yeah. Would have worked.
Because he was beyond hilarious, and he was keeping, the listeners in the game. When it was getting a little boring, he had some stupid thing to say to everybody. Here's Scott Ferrall talking about Black Earl as Black Earl came to the plate.
Now batting and taking things way too seriously today, our favorite employee who does nothing, Black Earl. He's the only black guy we got on the lower level. We have 2 black sales chicks, but they work upstairs. Black Earl wears Michael Jordan socks. Also Michael Jordan cologne. He uses Michael Jordan Colgate toothpaste. He also wears nothing but black every day of his life. And he also singles to right center and tells Ferrall to F off.
Hey, calling the game.
Ferrall blew out his voice, so he had to take a day off this morning here in New York, unfortunately.
He made the sacrifice for the game.
He'll have some great things to say tomorrow.
Check it out.
Check him out in the morning here in New York City. Here's Ferrall talking about La Machine.
La Machine with a shot to center. It'll drop in for a single. He can barely make it to first. Great day to wear jeans, dude.
Another one wearing jeans and getting crap for it. I don't think the jeans were affecting the running time down the base, especially since our own Rick, who was not wearing jeans, was what do you call that? A saunter to first? A stroll to first?
I knew I was going to be fine. So
There were no. There were a couple of plays that were very close at first for you.
I felt like I was playing the Burnouts.
You were.
You guys had all the jeans on.
We were comfortable. And we aren't limping today, showing people the ooze coming through our pants, like you.
Yeah.
Here's Scott Ferrall one more time, then we'll go to the phones.
Ladies and gentlemen, despite the large rack in the swimming pool, today's crowd of 6,912 is the largest crowd in Riverfront Stadium. Our thanks to the O&A fans.
Just like a real announcer guy.
Yeah.
People are wondering if our intern's patch, if we should take it off and see if he's really sunburned under there. Other people say, is he wearing an eye patch? They're calling back to our old intern.
Whose name was Brian, right? Lion
Brian, we called him. That didn't happen in a car accident, did it? All right, it was just the sun. Okay.
You can see his face. He's really red. He's definitely red.
Yeah.
You want to explain Lion Brian to everybody?
Lion Brian was amazing. He was an intern we had about a year and a half ago, I guess.
Another
Maybe
intern
2 years
that
ago.
needed a lot of attention.
Yeah, one day he came in with an eye patch and a bandage on his head and said he had gotten into a car accident. A motorcycle hit the side of his car, broke the window of his car, and sent glass into his eye and into his head, where he was all cut up. And he had bandages on. We did not believe him. He used this as an excuse.
We thought he was covering up the fact that he just wanted to take a day off.
Yeah. We made him finally take the eye patch off.
It took hours.
Took hours of just saying, you're lying. This is not, you could prove it right now. Show us the patch. No, my doctor told me not to take it off. We finally got it off, and his eye was fine. Then another half hour to get the bandage off of his head, where he was saying at first it was stitches.
Right.
Then he said, well, he didn't stitch it. He just kind of closed it up and put some medicine on it, but I got to keep it covered. Then it got to it was a scratch, but he wanted to cover it so he wouldn't look bad. And then when he finally took it off, he's pointing, going, no, see, it's here. See? Right. And there was nothing.
Nothing on his forehead.
Pristine head.
It was
nothing.
so uncomfortable in the studio.
And that day he was subsequently fired.
Let go, because we were scared for our lives. Rich Voss.
Hey, what's happening? Am I on? Can you hear me?
Of course we can, Rich.
Is that faggot Anthony that tried to bunt? Is that who that is?
Hey, I had a guy on first. I was trying to bunt him over to second.
No male bunts in softball.
Shut up.
All right, no male bunts in softball. Unless, listen to me. I was embarrassed for you.
Hey, Voss, how do you spell our team?
Oh, God. Oh, you are? Why?
No, that's not how you spell it.
That's not how you spell it.
Yeah, when you're kvetching about your injuries, you 50-year-old dope.
I'm in so much pain right now. I'm playing in a golf tournament. I can't even swing the club.
Voss is the only one that played in the game that had to go right to opieanthony.com and brag how great he was at the game. And then he goes, our team won, and he spelled R-A-R-E.
Yeah, not our team, our team.
You know what? Not one nice thing out of your mouth on how Rich Voss played.
You were the MVP, most valuable primordial dwarf.
Let me tell you something, Chemo. You were a sight for sore eyes out there, okay?
Hey, look, I made a base hit, and I made an out, but I hit the ball twice hard.
Yeah,
I made a hit.
Even though Norton was wearing dress shoes for the game, he was pretty impressive out there.
Yeah, I know. He caught a ball. I was very impressed with Norton.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who stinks is Michael Torrey. Is that his name?
Mike Torrey, Joe Torrey's son.
He is. Let me tell you something. His father probably doesn't even talk to him. He is the worst. Let me tell you something. There was a ball hit, and he just stood on third base like a little tart waiting for the little bus to pick him up. He stinks. I hope he's listening at his dumb job wherever he works. He's the worst.
I don't trash him. He's probably just calling up one of the Yankees and chatting. He's got every right to not play well. He doesn't need to play well.
No, he stunk. Stephen Lynch is good. He's a good ball player.
Lynch did great for us.
He's a good ball player.
All right. It doesn't seem like you have much.
What do you mean have much? I'm talking about the game. What do you want me to do? Backflips? Jesus, I played a great game. I don't get any...
Great. You know something? You didn't even... you did great. You caught every ball that came right to you.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I'm sorry that they came to me. Did I have to run towards them at all?
No, you didn't have to move. They came right to you.
How about the shot that I hit over Stinky's head when I was at bat? How about that one?
Great job, Bucky Tooth.
How
about when you had to jump up to feel that grounder?
You know what? You're a sore loser. That's the problem.
Why? I made a hit.
Not you, Anthony.
I didn't make a home run, but...
I had a team full of drunks.
Huh?
I had a team full of drunks.
Our team, there was a lot of guys drinking. We just played, we came back and we just whipped your butts, that's all.
All Anthony needed in his dugout was Telly Savalas and Lee Marvin.
That's funny. Well, you know what? Listen, you guys, you trash me all week. Oh, we'll draft them low. Nobody wants Voss.
All right, Voss, you did a great job.
It was all right. I'm a team player.
Oh.
I'm a team player. That's what it's all about.
Hey, Rich, there's no I in team.
I got bruises all over me. I slid with shorts on, too. That was pretty stupid.
Hey, Rick, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Thanks a lot, guys. That was a great game. What I saw of it anyway.
What time did you get there, Florentine?
What time did we get there?
No, this isn't the guy that sounds like Florentine. You're wrecking the bed.
They all sound alike.
Oh.
Hey, Big Kev did not slide into first. That was a belly flop.
Yeah, I don't know what he did. I think we got Scott Ferrall calling that play. We'll play it in a second. What was the highlight for you, Rick?
I'd have to say Tracy running around in his jockstrap. That was a pisser.
Yeah.
And then he gets in the pool with the chicks, and he's making Tracy Morgan soup with his bare ass.
Hey, Hope.
Yeah.
You screwed me, man.
Why?
After the game,
Yeah.
you were right over your dugout, right?
Yeah.
You signing shirts and all kinds of crap people throwing at you.
Yeah.
I tossed you down a nice little football. You threw it to somebody else.
How did we know, though? You guys were throwing stuff at us left and right. We were just signing them and throwing them right back up.
Oh, at least they were throwing stuff at you to sign after the game. How about during the game? I'm in left field or right field, and they're pelting me with those blue footballs that the Air Force decided to bring.
Oh, it was the Air Force that thought it was a good idea to give everyone blue footballs?
Would you have about 10,000 of those things at your feet at one point?
It was amazing. I'm standing there, and they're just flying. All I'm seeing is shadows of things coming at me. And then they started with the Frisbees, and there was a little breeze, so it was thank God there was a breeze, because the guys that were firing the Frisbees at me, they would veer off. But it was the slow ones that would just kind of spin around, a little cut to the right, and then dunk, hit me in the head. And then hearing thousands of people cheering that I got hit in the head.
A water bottle.
Encourages the rest. Yeah, and then I see this big water bottle. It looked like it was full of bong water.
I missed most of the game because of what was going on there.
It was classic.
Bunch of bastards.
The security guards were getting hit with beers.
They were really cool because you guys pushed them to their limits, man.
That is the absolute limit that they will take. Believe me.
There was one little guy walking around on top of your dugout. Everybody was throwing the footballs at him, screaming, "Midget!"
That was Rich Voss.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Voss.
All right, Rick. We got to give other people a chance. The phones are just lit today.
All right, take it easy.
Glad you had a good time. Let's go to Kyle. Kyle, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I had the best time of my life. I just want to thank you guys for, the best day ever.
Yeah,
Isn't that fun?
I should say at this moment that there's plenty of pictures and video. We're encouraging everyone that took pictures to send them to us. We're putting the best ones up. We have just begun the process, but we have a few shots up on opieandanthony.com. We have a few shots, I think, at wnew.com. We have a ton of photos at foundrymusic.com.
Yeah, Anthony, I don't know if you remember me, Jay the Test Guy's cousin.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for taking pictures and everything with me.
Oh, no problem, man. That was fun.
Same thing with Opie and everybody. I just had the best time of my life. I just want to say thanks.
What was the highlight for you?
Tracy Morgan, man.
Yeah.
Everyone loved Tracy, man.
And Scott Ferrall.
Yeah.
I just want to say thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Another controversy, if we could go to line 6 and talk to Fish. Remember 2 years ago, Fish was one of the co-MVPs of Opie's team. He was on my team. Did very well, and a very controversial call at the plate. Fish was called out, and Fish, you were safe.
I was definitely safe. That was ridiculous.
So
ball.
safe.
The only one knew that the catcher didn't have the ball was me, because no one
screwed.
No one in
I was totally robbed.
No one in the stands could see. But who was playing catcher?
Who was catching for you
Was
guys?
it Mercurio at that point?
No, it was a big guy.
Steve.
Oh, Steve C.
Yeah.
So Steve C.
I couldn't budge him off the plate. He was too big.
Steve C. was pretty much sitting on home plate. The ball was in front of him. The ump is behind Steve C. He's just assuming that Steve has the ball. No one in the stands could see.
He didn't have it. It was laying in front of the goddamn plate.
Don't even start, Steve. Out and call strike.
Dude.
What? I'll be the first to admit that Fish was so safe at home.
Was safe at home when he was called out.
I felt so guilty I was going to call him out myself, man.
And Steve,
it wasn't even close.
If you could even remember that play, I'd let you comment on it, but I'm sure by that point you don't even remember that one.
I remember propping myself up with my gloved hand.
I knew Steve C. was completely wasted when he was just, I'm pitching the ball, and he has a mitt, but he's catching it with his bare hand. And
he's barehanded.
Right.
I have evidence. I have that play on my own home video.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
I want to see that one.
I can send that in.
You should send it in.
I will.
All right, Fish. You had a good time?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Cool.
Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye, Angel.
Here's Scott Ferrall. More commentary. He did the commentary for the entire stadium, Anthony.
Yes.
For well over 7,000 people. And here's Scott Ferrall talking about Big Kev's big base hit. It was just a stupid, tiny, little freaking dribbler.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It felt like it was in slow motion, and Big Kev ran it out.
I think you bobbled it, is what happened. The play was to you. You had plenty of time.
And then it went to Voss or somebody else, though.
No, who was playing first for you guys?
Who was playing first for them? That was Brewer.
Yeah, Brewer.
Yeah.
We throw it to Brewer. He drops the ball. Kevin's still coming.
But he dropped the ball very close to first, so he goes to grab it. Kevin's still coming, and he slides into first.
Right. Here's Scott Ferrall calling the play.
Now batting, everyone's favorite beer drinking wrestler, Big Kev. He fouled that one off. Opie's frustrated out on the mound. He looks like David Wells last week in Boston complaining to the umpire, Mr. Dickhead. There's a soft grounder. Past Opie. Third baseman makes the play. He's a comedian. Hey, save it first. Big Kev going to be close. It's going to be close. Save! He's a beached whale. And that leads to the first run of the game. What a play by Big Kevin. Yeah, give it up. 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 Shake it up. Shake it up. That's the hustle we're talking about. And the Trolls lead it 1-0.
There it is. That was the lead-off run.
Big Kev, you didn't run out anything, man.
RBI there, Big Kev.
I'd like to thank Jim Brewer for boggling the ball at first.
Yeah, he had a tough time with the ball, and you now were barreling down the first baseline.
Is that what you call it?
You see that? Yes.
Yeah. As much of a barrel as I can get, yeah.
I should tell everyone that wasn't at the game that Big Kev was so big we had to sew 2 uniform tops together.
Yeah, 2 jerseys were sewn together.
Yes, my number was 3,180.
And he gets the hit. Brewer bobbles the ball. Big Kev's coming down the line, and you decided. At what point did you say, "All right, I'm going to have to slide"?
I saw the pitch, and so I started to slow down, and I saw Brewer bobble it, so I just started running again, and I fell/dove at the last second and slid in, and I thought for sure I was out, but I figure I'm not going to come out there and not give 100% and hear about how I didn't make it.
That's what I want to hear. And injuries, Kev?
I'm scraped up pretty good from sliding.
Yeah,
because that was grounded gravel. No one realized that until they started sliding.
No, well, the best part was when I got home that night and I was cleaning the wounds, I still had gravel in there.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so that was pretty horrible.
Little diamond chunks coming out of your leg.
All right, Kev, we got to let you go because so many people are trying to
Great job, though, Kev.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye, babyface.
Bye-bye.
Let's go to Kevin. He was part of the WOW marching band. Kevin.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, bro?
Not so much.
Hey, hold on now. Hold on.
I'll watch it.
Yes, we saw you.
Excellent. For next time, can you guys maybe, find a place with a bigger parking lot and stuff? Because we want to, march around and have people give us beer and stuff.
Well, why did you guys decide that you needed a marching band there?
Well, we used to do that for, football games we used to go to the University of Delaware.
You had the big bass drum, right?
Yeah, and the snare drum.
That was hilarious.
Yeah,
we heard that all game long.
Because what we used to do is, we'd march around during tailgating and stuff, and people just give us, beer and money.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know why.
Beer and money. Great.
Yeah.
Well, you did a good job, and it was very loud.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
We heard you the whole time.
We didn't believe they let us in the stadium.
Neither did we.
I know.
Because they put us off to the side, and they had to call people over. And luckily, one of our buddies totally wussed out, and we had an extra ticket. So we're like, hey, we bought a ticket for the drum.
It was classic. All right, Kevin, thank you.
No problem, man.
All right, peace.
The fans, the players, everyone was out of their mind and completely intoxicated.
Yes. Lisa, you're next to the Opie and Anthony show. What's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
How are you, dude? The game rocked.
Where'd you come from?
I was from Philly. I was in the section that Ferrall kept on talking about with the drunken, naked, high people. Section 101, right behind home plate.
Drunken, naked, high people.
Exactly.
That's what's so funny about this, and we got a lot more clips to play of Scott Ferrall. He started talking about the game, and then he just started talking about sections in the stadium. Yep.
Exactly. But seriously, you should just change the name into the O&A Celebrity Softball, O&A Celebrity Drunk People Softball. You guys were totally wasted.
Everybody was.
I think I was the only one at that stadium who was actually watching the game.
Really?
I was sitting next to this guy who I call Awesome Tom. He was totally awesome. I was just watching the game. He was looking for boobs. I was looking at the game. I was just so happy. Like, I saw Brewer. I saw Norton. I'm a big Norton fan.
I
know. Oh my God, I had so much fun.
Glad
you guys should do it again. I loved it. I was like a single girl all alone.
Oh.
Drunk and high people everywhere.
Lisa,
Drunk and high.
Did you see my base hit?
Yes, oh my God, I was like, oh my God, he hit the ball! And I was, oh my God, and Boss got dirty too. Like, he was like he was the first one with dirt all over him. I was like, oh my God, he hit the ball too. Like, I was freaking out.
Boss was really competitive. I was very surprised.
Yeah.
He's a disgusting. He was diving all over the infield. The infield has open sores on it now.
I was like, oh my God, I had so much fun.
All right, cool, Lisa. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Right,
bye.
First at bat, I flew out to center. I got a good piece of wood on it.
You got a good piece of it, but popped it up.
No. I didn't pop it up lamely. I drilled it.
Oh.
And it was fielded by another player.
Hey, JD, what's up?
Right,
Hey, O&A.
Hey.
Oh, my God. Me and some friends traveled up to New York to see your game.
Where'd you come
But
from?
come on, you guys got to be honest about that. There was not 7,000 or 8,000 people there, though. I mean, it was great and it was awesome, but no way.
JD. All right,
you guys weren't even there.
JD, we're going to lie about it.
We weren't even there?
All right, thank you.
No.
What? There's always someone that wants to rain on your parade. Go to foundrymusic.com, go to opieandanthony.com, and you can count the people for yourselves, okay?
Yeah, there you go.
Hopefully on his way to the next
full
event,
stadium.
JD will be paralyzed in a car wreck.
Perhaps softball isn't his thing. I don't think he was actually at the game.
Probably not.
Probably something. I bet he likes, I don't know, maybe bowling.
No.
Probably enjoys that a little more than softball.
Couldn't.
And it's not his cup of tea, that's all.
All right, we lied. There were 7,500 people there instead of 8,000.
Memories.
Sorry. Here's Scott Ferrall. More of the things he was saying to the whole stadium as we're playing the game. When Jamaican Mike came up to bat, this is what he had to say.
Oh, yeah.
Batting for the 12, number 13, Jamaican Skunk Bud Mike. Originally from Jamaica, has the biggest mule. Look at him. He's Jamaican. His hog is 10 inches long. And there's a play at left against pass in left fielder. All the way to the wall. Black girl showing speed. 2 runs are going to score. 4-0. Tool. Play at third. Jamaican Mike has a 10-inch hog. And he drives in 2. 4-0. Tools.
Yeah, I was feeling good at that point, man. I'm like, we got 4-0. We're rocking. I got the power guys on there whacking that ball. And what did I say? Right when we came... When we just had our third out, and we're 4-0, I say, all right, guys, let's keep this together, man. Let's go down the field now. Just 1, 2, 3.
You guys fell apart.
We gave them all right back.
Here's more Ferrall.
A shot down the line and left. It's going to be fair ball. Then the seconds are on the board. Norris scores. They'll hold the runners. Still stacked. Voss at second. A bad throw. Runner's going to score. Brewer comes across. Voss goes to third. He's going to round it back. There's going to be a play at the plate. Big Kev. The throw. Sweep. It's 4-3. The Tigers are back in it. And I'm up here fondling my right nut.
I gotta say again, this is what he's saying to the entire stadium. Here's another quick Ferrall.
Ladies and gentlemen, that girl just showed me her crevasse.
He's having fun.
All right. Quick break. We'll be back. Frenchie's on the line. He wants to talk about the game.
Him in the dunking booth is classic.
Yeah, we got to talk about the dunking booth. Keith the Cop. A lot of this stuff will be up on the internet. It's going to take some time, but slowly but surely we're getting the pictures and the video up there. So it's going to take days, so you just keep checking.
Right.
Checking opieandanthony.com and foundrymusic.com. Know what I'm starting to notice already?
What?
Opieandanthony.com, because it's kind of associated with the radio station here in New York.
Yeah.
You got the PG picture.
PG pictures, yeah.
FoundryMusic.com has definitely the R-rated pictures.
Of course.
So you might want to go right to FoundryMusic.com. FOUNDRY music.com. And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. There's lots of things we want to get to today, but we're talking about the O&A softball game, the highlights and the lowlights.
Were there lowlights?
I don't know. It seemed like everyone had a great time.
Yeah.
Lots of pictures are starting to go up on opieandanthony.com and foundrymusic.com. We're going to be putting up videos and pictures for days. Probably the entire week, Anthony.
Yes.
Our listeners sending the shots they took at the stadium into us. We're going through them and putting the best ones up on the internet.
Be patient. Very hard to get to. I'm trying to get on now, and, yeah, it's rough.
Before we go back to the phones, more of Scott Ferrall calling the game. He did the play-by-play for the entire stadium. And I'm kind of bummed we didn't put this on the radio because he did a great job for us.
Yeah.
An absolute great job.
I think we could broadcast. We should do that.
And we pretty much killed him. He took off today because he was so burnt out from calling our softball game.
Oh, you think that was it?
Oh,
yeah. Calling the game?
Oh, yeah.
Just vocally?
Vocally and...
Yeah?
Well, he likes his beers, too, and everything else.
Yes.
We just killed him.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be back on the radio tomorrow here in New York, so he'll have his own spin on this whole damn thing.
One thing I got to say about the fine folks at Coors, man, they didn't run out.
No.
That's for sure.
No.
They gave us plenty of Coors Light.
Once again, 648 beers consumed in the 2 dugouts.
Nice.
That's 27 cases. Not counting all the other stuff that was in the dugout. More beers and hard liquor and illegal drugs.
I saw my mother later that night at the event that my brother was doing.
Yeah.
Get into that later. But she goes, I have not seen your Uncle Tony like that in years. He was hammered. Well, yeah. Let the guy have fun.
Here's Scott Ferrall calling more of the game. This is when Rick hit a double.
There's a shot to right. Over the fielder's head. It's going to be in there. Extra bases. All the way to the wall. Look at Delgado. You might want to hustle, buddy. You might want to hustle. That would have been 3 if it would have been Ferrall playing. I would have gone for 3 and slid and injured myself so as to turn in a workman's comp sheet on my employers.
Yeah, Rick, man. That goddamn ball goes to the wall and you get a single.
No, I got a double.
You were walking to the base.
First game, what happened to me? I'm running out hard.
You pulled a hamstring.
So I was taking no chances.
That was 2 years ago.
Now it could have been inside the park homer.
I know.
It rolled all the way to the wall in softball.
You might want to hustle. You might want to hustle.
We're all watching from the dugout going, what is he doing?
So
I ain't hurting myself.
He's doing the over-the-wall little strut. Like when you know the ball's over the wall, you give a little jog around the bases. There's Rick. It's like, no, Rick, it's still in the park.
I'm just trying to set the table for the rest of the team.
Oh, is that it?
That's what I was doing.
Set the table.
Here's another one from Scott Ferrall, a quickie.
That's a balk. That's a balk, ump. How long do we have to sit here and put up with these crappy calls? That was a balk. He clearly yanked his arm back, for Christ's sakes.
Now, once again, because you can't hear the crowd, this is what he's saying to the whole stadium. So now he's yelling and screaming at the umpire as he's calling the game.
He doesn't like some of the calls. Oh, he's free to say that.
That's funny. Another quick one from Ferrall.
That ball's fouled down the right field line. Into the stands. Hits a girl in the head. She's dead. Scrape her up. Put her in a body bag. Get her the hell out of here.
Gotta tell you, man, he made the game.
He certainly did.
He effing made the game. Let's go to Jerry. Hey, Jerry, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, guys? I had a great time at the game, man.
Okay.
First of all, that idiot that called in before and said there weren't 8,000 people there is an ass. He wasn't even there because the game was in Newark, not New York, you fag.
Of course.
Anyway, what I really called for was to ask whose calculated scheme was it to have 5 guys try to win $25,000 by throwing a softball to what had to look like a peacoat by the 6th inning.
Yeah, we had that late in the game, and pretty much what you're trying to say is that we had 5 really wasted guys trying to win $25,000.
Tell the truth, whoever put that thing together had no intention to give away $25,000. They just did that before the first inning.
It's $25,000 that the station's giving away, and you got to make it tough. It was possible, but it's one of those things that's like.
I don't know if we have a video clip of it, but the first guy, first throw, missed it by 2 or 3 inches.
Yeah.
Did you see the old lady with the Rich Voss sign?
No.
Said, I grew up on Voss's jokes. And I want my $5 back from Rich Voss. I gave him $5 so he can sign it, and he kept it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really busting apart those stereotypes, boss.
No, it was a great. Hey, when you guys coming back to Newark, man? I think you can do one of those things every month. It was great, man. There was more people probably in the concession stands than in the crowd.
I got to tell you, we're thinking of doing another game before the end of the summer.
Man, you guys come back next week, I think you sell it out. It was so much fun, man.
If there's another stadium...
Girls wowing all over the place. It was great.
All right, let me just say this. If there's another stadium out there in the New York area that wants to have us, contact us.
It can't just be a little field on the corner of
it's got to be
your local hometown road.
I hear they have one on Long Island. I hear they have one in Staten Island.
You got one in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. We're willing to take this on the road to another place.
Right there on Coney Island.
Well, it's the beginning of the summer. We have plenty of time to get another one of these done.
I'm just thinking how nice it would be to see another dugout for 3 innings and another...
a little bitter at Opie's managing.
You had dress shoes on. Any manager would have done the same thing I did. I asked you if you're a good player. You're like, eh. And then I look at your dress, and you got the dress shoes on.
And dress socks, I heard.
Yeah,
I didn't have dress socks.
Someone is commenting that you had, like, black socks on.
Dude, I wouldn't lie about my socks. Here's what happened. I had jeans on just like Lil Ant, and then I went out getting a pair of shorts. Your fine MVP last year, getting a pair of shorts.
All right.
Bleacher Ant, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
First of all, Rich Voss was outside scalping tickets, his extra tickets that he had before the game to everybody in line. How pathetic is that? He's outside trying to sell tickets. I'll take $9 for it, you idiot. And secondly, the best part of the whole game was at the end of the game, I'm looking at both sections that I'm in, to my left and my right. There's people sleeping, passed out everywhere. And the best part is when Ferrall doesn't want the game to go on, and you and Open Ant both look at each other, and they look up at the crowd, and they're like, oh, man, we ain't going to be able to finish this game. Just looking at everybody just going nuts.
Yeah, we had to make the call. It was supposed to be a 7-inning game, but then we're having so much fun, let's play a couple more innings. Ant and I, we talked it over. We looked into the bleachers, and like, you know what? Let's do the right thing and get the hell out of Dodge.
The people over the first base dugout were just throwing everything. Security could not even handle them.
Now, the crowd was percolating, as we say, and it was best that we just kept it at what it was scheduled for, 7 innings. Because you know how it happens where you go, hey, let's just keep going.
Right.
And then in hindsight, you're going, oh, my God, if only we had stopped when we were supposed to.
At least this time around, we gave out all the prizes.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
We didn't have to flee the stadium, which was nice, too.
Yeah,
we were able to hang out for a little while.
And yeah. All right. Thanks, Ant.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right. Let's go to Sean, who's next on Opie and Anthony. What's up, Sean?
Hey, guys. I was just hoping that Frenchie would see a couple of bucks from his work in the dunk tank, get his teeth fixed. What's up with that?
Wow.
Well,
You guys are mean.
People are all messed up. And the other thing, I think J. Maul didn't show up because he didn't want to compete with Devin to having the biggest head on the field.
Oh.
You guys rock.
Oh, thank you, Sean. Frenchie did a great job in the dunking booth.
People hated him. There was a woman was throwing the ball, trying to dunk Frenchie, and Frenchie's calling a whore bag, screw you, you C, because he can curse. It's not on the radio. So he's calling her the C word and everything. Her boyfriend gets so pissed off, he runs past the area that's roped off and just punches the lever to dunk Frenchie.
Yeah.
Just punches it. And he wanted to kill him. The guy was pissing people off that they wanted to kill him.
We're still working on all the audio from the game. We do have audio of Frenchie taking on the whole crowd.
Yeah.
We'll have that later on in the program. But here he is, Frenchie. Frenchie!
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
I'm hurt today, that's for sure.
You're all beat up?
Yep.
How was your time in the dunk tank?
Well, there were a bunch of asses, all of them. They were drunk, and I had two annoying C's over there. They were pissing me off, man. And those asses, they start throwing the ball at my head and at my chest.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I called a timeout right there.
I call it timeout.
Exactly. I walked away because the people were just like a bunch of idiots.
No, they were drunk.
They were all drunks.
Drunks.
And I was walking by the dugout,
yeah.
And everybody's like, hey, Frenchie, you suck. And they were all drunk and start throwing bottle of water at me.
They
And
threw
one
what
time,
at you?
What's that?
What'd they throw at you?
A bottle of water.
Wow.
Suck it! Yeah, that's it. Suck it.
They hated him. The line to get on there, last time I saw a line that long, it was the Nazi army marching into Paris. Very, very long line of people that wanted to dunk Frenchie.
They didn't want to dunk me. They wanted to kill me.
Yeah, well, you're obnoxious.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But you know what? Yeah, a bunch of idiots.
You're calling our fans idiots?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Frenchie.
And even your girlfriend, Anthony, got hit by a bottle of water that was supposed to end up on my head.
Everybody was getting hit with everything.
I think
you
everyone
got
got
puddles
hit.
over there, too.
All right, Frenchie.
All right, guys, I take it easy.
We got to move on.
Suck it.
Didn't sound like he had the gusto in that one, did he? He's still a little beat.
Yeah, he got beat up there. Let's, God, there's so many calls to go to here. Let's say hi to Tina. What's up, Tina?
Hi. I was at the celebrity softball game.
Yes.
And I thought it was pretty cool, but our whole section, I was in 116. We were, like, all the way by, like, third base.
Yeah.
The whole section was just, like, wowing the whole time. So we really didn't see much of the end of the game. But it was cool.
Yeah, well, most people don't know that my team beat Anthony's team again.
Yes.
But I don't think it even mattered.
Well, we were actually rooting for the Psychos, though. So.
Hey, Tina, did you see me make a base hit?
Yeah, I did.
All right, Tina. We got to move through some of these calls faster because everyone is calling in.
There was one girl in the stands who I was getting eye contact from.
Yeah.
Oof.
Really? Should have made your move.
No. I suck.
Do you want her to email you at
No, I'm not giving out my stupid eatabullet.com website.
Jeffro.
Yo.
What's up?
What's up, boys? I just want to make a quick observation. At one point in time, I looked in the Ant's dugout. It looked like the pot smoking scene from Platoon. Ridiculous.
They were in the little bunker.
You guys suck. Norton rolls later.
Hey, that's funny.
Yeah. Nothing. What's that?
Hey, Isaac, what's up?
What's up, Renee?
Hey.
I had a great time at the game. I'll tell you what, a lot of people were in the concession stand part.
Yeah.
If you were down in the sun, it was a whole different game. It was like delirium down there.
Yeah, you'd go crazy.
Yeah, I was like so high. I had like 50 beers, and we're sitting there in the sun. I finally got a tussle from Norton about halfway through the game.
Did you tussle
someone's hair,
Norton? You don't know how many filthy, sweaty heads I tussled. Dude, tussle my hair. Meanwhile, it looks like the Kennedy assassination head. There's all gook on it. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, you tussled this girl sitting next to me. She had pretty big cans. I made her show you her boobs after you tussled her hair.
That chick with there was a chick with a cowboy hat.
Yeah, that's her. She had long, pointy nipples. It was insane. It's like Boss Midget fingers.
Yeah, and she wanted me to tussle her hair.
Yeah, and I got a tussle right after. I was like, all right, I didn't get to smoke with Stinky. That was the other thing I didn't get to do, but everybody else did. I don't know why I didn't.
She was sexy. I wanted to tussle my mule in her face.
All right, Isaac.
All right, guys.
Thank you. I was amazed how many people hit the road for this game.
Yeah.
I was meeting listeners from a lot of our cities.
All over the place.
Cleveland represented, Buffalo, tons from Philly.
Sacramento.
There was someone from Sacramento there?
No, I just wanted to show that I knew the markets.
You're such a loser.
I'm looking at the pictures on opieandanthony.com.
Yeah, we're gonna be adding pictures for days to come now.
The girls in the pool, very nice. I got angry at the beginning of the game when we were handed our wireless microphones, Opie, and it was cutting out. You'd think they would check these things beforehand, make sure that the wireless mics work for us out on the field. You had one, I had one. We're trying to talk, and all I'm getting is, hey, it's good. Be here. And one, done, and one, again, and I was getting so annoyed. So I just figure I'm going to take the mic, and I'm going to punt it. I'll punt the mic, and it'll end up near one of the dugouts, put a new battery in, and give it to me, and it works again. The things are pretty durable. So I'm not even looking. I punt it, and as it's arcing in the air, I go, oh boy, it's headed right for the kiddie pool. Dead center, splash, right in the kiddie pool. The place goes wild,
They
like I
went
planned.
nuts.
Like I planned it.
It was a perfect kick.
And I'm paying for a new wireless microphone.
Yeah, well. Oh, well.
I couldn't do that in a million years.
This happens.
Yeah, it was an accident. Come on, cut me some slack.
Here's more audio of Scott Ferrall talking to the crowd as he did the play-by-play for us.
Now batting, number 16, Pete Radovich. Of course, his career with the XFL lasted for a month. He lived the gay life for a while and misses it dearly.
What the hell does he mean by that?
Let's see. Here's another one. Scott Ferrall.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to behind home plate in the broadcast booth, where Ferrall's hot girlfriend, Stephanie, has the best body in the house. Shake it up! Yeah!
This is what he's saying to over 7,000 people.
He doesn't care.
No.
He's just having fun.
Let's go to Uncle John. Uncle John, what's up?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Hey, the funniest thing I saw in the stands was before the game, Ferrall was throwing Coors Lights into the stands,
Yeah.
and he flipped one behind first base, and this guy went to catch it, bounced off his hands, and caught his buddy dead between the eyes. And the guy's like, oh, it's cool. It was Ferrall that threw it. Everything's cool. Oh, man, the way the people deteriorated during the game was amazing. I met this guy, Jeff. We were partying before the game. After the game, I said goodbye, and the guy just fell over.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, it was just hysterical.
Yeah, it was heat stroke. Little heat stroke.
Yeah, I think it was a little more than heat stroke.
We're getting reports. I heard a guy walked into the bathroom and there was just some guy passed out on the toilet bowl. Just sitting there on the can, all passed out. What a great crowd.
Hey, Luke, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up,
You guys
Luke?
were talking about the low lights of the game.
Yeah.
Well, I was down the third base side, and it was either Lady Di or Marion. Not sure which one it was, but they were wowing the crowd.
Yeah, that's
I
a
saw
low
that.
light.
Big milky white. Oh, it's disgusting.
I saw that, and they got pushed in the pool, and they're just wallowing in it. Lady Di had this ridiculous straw hat on.
Oh, yeah.
And Marion just, what more could be said about that alien? And, boy, the crowd just loved their rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Yeah, Rick's working on all the audio. We should have that later on.
Great.
All right, thank you, Luke.
All right, thanks, guys.
Bye.
Just hard. People are great in the stands when folks like Lady Di and Marion come out.
Oh,
They
he's
really
my friend
show
over
their
there.
appreciation.
Yeah.
Boo, I heard the C word for woman yelled out more on Saturday than I ever heard it in my life.
Chick?
Yes, chick.
Tom, what's
That's
up?
it.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Go ahead, real fast.
I was down in the right field area with Anthony and right there.
Yeah.
Norton, I put that Swiggy in the face through the water bottle and hit you. I went to him after the show and punched him.
Oh, thanks, man. I didn't get hit with the ball. I almost did, though.
Oh, you look like you wanted to throw a bucket of lung cancer on him.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'd thrown water bottles. I was like, all right with that. You can throw a little thing, but not a water bottle.
You know what it
That
is?
annoyed me.
It didn't bother me at all because it's to be expected.
Yeah, I know.
It's our listeners. They're out in the sun. They're drinking. Thank God it was only water bottles they had.
You're right.
I was waiting for them to start pulling up the seats and throwing them at us.
Thank God it wasn't a double header.
Right.
Supposedly, some batteries flew out of the field.
Yeah,
I didn't see any batteries.
I saw one.
And I was getting everything thrown at me.
Yeah. All right. More audio of Scott Ferrall here.
A shot to left. It falls in, and the Tools will take the lead. The runner advances to second, shoves the second baseman Voss out of the way, and the umpire's not going to do anything about it. He's arguing with the umpire. Voss starting it up. He's in his face. He says, you suck.
Hey, that you suck.
He brought a lot to this concept, man.
He certainly did. Wish he was
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, now batting. Number 4, for a cure. Breast cancer, Dr. Eric. Ladies, don't forget to get a mammogram. Early detection is the key. And remember, Ferrall raised over $1 million for breast cancer research and the Susan Komen Foundation while I was getting fired at MTV.
He was out of his mind. One more before we go to break. This is Anthony at bat.
Oh.
This is what Scott Ferrall had to say.
Now batting, the partner of the pitcher, and he'll be in Long Island tonight with his brother Joe's band, a tribute to Journey. Anthony Cumio. Make that Cumia. Cumia. It's like, señorita, señor. Swing and a miss, and he looked like a dildo. Have you ever struck out playing softball and been the penis of the week? Anthony's on the verge of it right now. Hey, Anthony, you might have wanted to wear shorts today, friend.
Yeah, well, this is what he was saying to over 7,000
I don't understand the whole thing about jeans at a softball game. I don't understand it. Why is it so taboo? Everyone wears the shorts and gets all scraped up. Like Opie right now, he's got, I don't know what that is on his leg. Looks like that English infection disease that eats you right to the bone.
Yeah, it's not good.
Not good. He's got mad Opie disease.
How about some kind of long, I don't know, like
sweats? No, that's too hot.
Sweats.
I had light jeans on.
You look stupid if you don't dress right for the game.
Yeah, you were wearing dress shoes.
But I was in the tradition of Derek Jeter wearing number 2.
Oh, was that what you were doing?
Of course I was. That's why I made my hit.
Anthony, we're going to break. We do want to get to other things today. Good luck, right?
Yes.
I mean, Tyson hugged a gay rights demonstrator. We're going to get to that today.
love the homos.
And a new website that you have discovered.
Yeah, this is amazing.
We'll talk about that. It's, Down syndrome stuffed animals or something?
No, dolls.
Dolls?
Down syndrome dolls, Opie. In the whole world of acceptance that we're in now, little children like playing with dolls that look like themselves. So they've crafted these dolls of little mongoloid children, complete with their big fat tongues sticking out of their little plastic mouths.
Right.
You pull the string and they take a dump on the floor.
Lots to get to. They're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. We're trying to move on, but there are so many people that want to check in and comment about the O&A softball game from this past Saturday afternoon at Riverfront Stadium in Newark. Pictures are going up on FoundryMusic.com and OpieandAnthony.com. We're going to be putting pictures up all week long. Steve is telling me that the first batch of video clips should be up soon.
Oh, look at that.
He's got some good video of you kicking the mic into the lesbian pool.
I'll have to take a look at that one.
We haven't even talked about Stalker Patty getting her head shaved once again in front of over 7,000 people.
And we left it really bad this time.
Yeah,
we gave her a skullet. We shaved her head and left hair hanging in the back like a mullet, only with a bare skull up top.
Hence the skullet.
The skullet.
Matt, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, boys? How you doing?
All right.
Had a great time the other day. I wanted to let you know that there was a couple banging in the men's bathroom about the third inning.
Not two guys, though, right?
No. A guy and a girl. They came out. Everybody applauded.
Yeah, I heard
Banging
that there
in
was
the
some
bathroom?
banging going on here and there.
Oh, my God.
And what, the couple walked out and everyone went nuts?
Everybody went nuts, and they walked down. The guy was giving everybody high fives and everything. There was so many guys there that he got a girl, which was just amazing.
This is all the stuff that happens at Yankee Stadium, right, Anthony?
Right,
During
every
a
game, sure.
All right,
You
Matt.
guys are geniuses.
Yeah, sure we are. Thank you, Matt.
Take care.
We do want to do it again before the end of the summer, though.
How annoying is that? Some drunken guy in the bleachers gets some, and I got nothing.
You got nothing.
It was awful.
John, what's going on?
Yo.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man? I was just calling to tell you guys, right behind Opie's dugout, there was some dude teabagging a guy in the stands.
He was passed out, right?
Dude, he was just drunk, passed out, and there was just a lineup of guys just teabagging him, laying their stuff on his head.
And taking pictures. I heard about this.
Oh, my God, it was insane, dude. Did you see the fight?
No.
Right above your dugout, dude, we started a fight. Me and these three kids from Boston, this fat kid in the front just kept blocking our view. So we threw beer at him until the security guards had to bust it up.
Jeez, man, what's wrong with you? I got to tell you guys, we definitely want to do this again. No fighting. Yeah. Come on.
Oh, dude, it was great. It was hilarious. You guys rock. And Norton, there was just girls just showing their boobs to you, man. You were just not paying attention. You suck.
Dude, I was too busy concentrating on making my baby.
Hey, Anthony.
Nope. We do have the girl that was making eye contact with Norton. Oh. She's on the line. Yes. Hello.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, how are you?
Very good. How are you?
Good.
I was excited to see you.
Thank you.
How'd you like that sundress I was wearing?
Really nice. You were like, what, 380, 390 pounds?
Oh, please, stop, you big flirt.
You're the girl.
All right, get out of here. That's just awful. Old Dirty checking in.
I have no improv skills.
Yo, what's the deal?
What's up, OD?
What? Yo, softball game came out tip top, you know what I mean?
You had fun?
What? From the moment I got into the stadium to the moment I got out, we didn't stop smoking. It was all day, man.
Great.
Mercurio was... Yo, but when this guy came out, he came out in a jockstrap, right, Tracy?
Tracy Morgan.
Oh, my God.
I can't wait to see the video of that.
Yo, I was bugging. I'm like, yo, player, you all right? He looked like he was out on... Yeah.
He had all the confidence in the world, strutting all over the field.
He did, though. He
just
did.
in a jockstrap.
You got to give it to the brother, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yo, Opie.
Yeah.
Was there some executive guy from Infinity Broadcasting in your dugout?
He used to work for Infinity, yeah, Fareed.
For you old type of guy?
Fareed was the guy that signed Ant and I to this new deal, and then he bolted the company right after he signed us. And he's working for another radio company, and he's already working us. Because our contract is up 2 years from today.
Yeah. He was in the dugout, Opie. I was rapping to the brother. I was like, yo, what's up? Where you from? Blah, 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 this and that. He was like, oh, well, you know, I was an executive with Infinity Broadcasting. I'm like, oh, well, you know, you got Cristal instead of Coors Light.
Hold on a second. Ben wants in.
Dude, Fareed and his kids were like, get this guy the hell away from me the whole time because it was funny. He's like,
yo, Ben, that ain't true, man.
On the radio.
I only went up to him twice.
Yeah, are you horrified? Fareed and his kids really shouldn't have been in our dugout.
No, they shouldn't have been there, man.
They're subject to a lot of...
well, you know, Ken Stevens blew us off, and pretty much all the other executives of Viacom. Fareed, who doesn't even work for the company anymore, he came there to support.
He was there.
Yeah. Anything else, Old Dirty? Any other observations?
Yo, dude. Oh, Sandy got decked with a water bottle.
Yeah, everyone did. Everyone got decked.
Yo, Elmo. Where's Elmo? Me and Elmo were eating Pop-Tarts for like 3 innings straight.
Is he still high? I know, dude. You haven't sobered up yet.
Nah, well, I'm high. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Just got off for work, you know?
Old Dirty, you have nothing today.
Come on. All right, my brother.
Click. Let's go to Keith the Cop.
First of all, if you
hold on one sec.
If you go to FoundryMusic.com and you can get on, there's a whole batch of pictures. And if you go to the third picture up from the bottom, you will see Blind Dave molesting a girl.
But it looks like she doesn't mind.
No, she's leaning against Blind Dave. And he's looking up into space. You know, he's got that Jose Feliciano look on his face. And he is working her cans with his hands. Just working them.
It is a great shot. That might have to be my screensaver.
That is a great shot.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of pictures on Foundry.
And look at him. They've only gone through about maybe 10% of
and a lot of girls.
Of the footage.
A lot of topless girls.
Keith the Cop, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey,
I got to say, Big Kev's performance,
yeah,
the best since his childhood role as Engelberg on the Bad News Bears.
I think Big Kev gets play of the day.
Yeah, that was something. His big slide into first.
Yeah.
And I think my other observation, you know, little Jimmy, I mean, the shoes, the socks, the hat, and the glasses, shouldn't he have been online at, like, Disney World with the rest of the bald-headed wrinkle kids? Because, I mean, he really looked like Pajoria.
Little Pajoria kid.
Granted, I am a visual disaster, but I happen to play some good ball.
And other than that, good drinking, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
All right, thank you, Keith.
See ya.
Bye, Angel.
Keith, one of the few that showed up at Mulcahy's after the game, too, with the rest of the hardcore crowd. Oh, my God.
They kept partying.
After the game, kept partying. Rick showed up. Rick and his wife showed up. They were hammered, Opie. Hammered.
And by the way, Rick, I got to tell you, I never met Rick's other sister. What a beautiful girl.
All right, stay away from her.
Yeah, you know something? Yeah, let me get into that. Norton comes up to me and goes, what do you think? You think if I, tried to hook up with Rick's younger sister?
No.
But I didn't say it in a disrespectful or dirty
It doesn't
way.
matter. I looked at you.
We know what you're all
said,
about. We're not going to allow that to happen.
No effing way. No effing way.
There is no way I ever want to see you across the table from me at a family function.
Yeah. She's a sweet, innocent girl, you ass.
Sooner let I take a ride in Joe Rifkin's pickup truck.
Very nice-looking young man, but you never know. Things may not work out.
You want to go out with a girl that doesn't have scabs?
Well, I'm a nice guy. I'm a good boyfriend.
I said, no effing way.
Everyone's against me on this one.
Yeah.
Stop touching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
because
stop.
just talking
Stop.
about it, and he's touching himself.
Rocket, what's up?
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Hey.
We drove down Saturday from Boston, man. Great game.
Nice.
Absolutely great. But, I mean, even, like, the game was great, but just as equally as good was the show going on in the stands.
Yeah, I think...
Dude, one of the security guards there was teeny. He must have been like 4 feet tall.
He said guard.
And he was wearing one of the event staff shirts.
Yeah.
He patted me down on my way in, but later on I'm standing there with the beer, and I hear these two kids say to him, they're like, "Hey, man, can we get a picture with you?" So the little dude's like, yeah, come on over. And one of the guys goes, "Oh, dude, take my picture with the midget." And he flipped. He's like, "Dude, I ain't a midget." He's like, "I'm doing security here." Oh, I was dying.
That's
but
not
there was
good.
it was a great game, guys.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
I was screaming Rocco sucks at that. You and that Opie. I don't know if you heard me, though. There was so
Very
much going
loud,
on.
my friend.
It was very loud. And we're bringing the party to Boston this weekend for the River Rave.
Oh, dude, I'll be at the River Rave this weekend.
We can't wait. They
I got a wedding
BC
the 8th, and boom, I'm at the River Rave the next day.
All right. BCN just announced that they got the public enemy for the River Rave.
Kicking it old school.
It's going to be all right, man. And then I think we're going to do the show from BCN Studios a week from today.
Yep.
Because we're going to be too tired to drive all the way home.
All beat. I am seeing more boobage on these FoundryMusic.com pictures.
Like I said, OpieandAnthony.com because it's affiliated with the station, and the pictures are kind of
a
PG-ish.
little PG.
But FoundryMusic.com is letting it all hang out.
Look at somebody grabbing the wig off of Patty's head.
After she got her hair unshaved?
She went by the crowd and someone ripped the wig off her head. She's like, "Thank God I kept it from last year." That mangy mess that she calls a wig.
Nice wig.
Let's go to Ian. Ian.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Crap, I just blanked. All right.
Uh-oh. Hold it
Yeah,
together.
nobody mentioned the parking lot before the game, man.
We didn't really see the parking lot. We saw the parking garage.
Yeah, the garage. That's what I'm talking about.
Those guys were hanging out
there were
on
people lined up across the roof of that place.
Yeah,
man.
the top level of the parking garage. There looked like at least 100 people up there.
You guys should have had Girls Gone Wild out there taping that crap.
You know, we
yeah, I know.
But yeah, I was sitting out in section 119, and I'm looking out at the field, like from all the way in right field, and I see this thing coming out there on the field with these nice black dress shoes and these knee-high socks. So my first guess is that it's got to be a Catholic schoolgirl. But then it gets a little closer, and I'm starting to think that, maybe the Make-A-Wish Foundation let an AIDS patient, into the game. But then I realized it was Norton.
It was Norton.
All right, listen to me, Sam Setup.
All right, take it easy, guys.
I did not have on dress shoes. They were Doc Martens. They're not dress shoes, Doc Martens. I'm wearing a pair right now,
they're
but not the other pair.
They're not shoes you wear to play softball.
Hey, who's arguing? Look, who cares if I got a base hit and lined out to center field? Big deal in my little dress shoes.
Jim says it all here from Philly. He came up from Philly. A lot of people came up from Philly. Jim?
Yo.
Go ahead, real fast.
Hey, real fast. You guys are talking about where everybody went after the game.
Yeah.
Were all these people driving around smashed?
We're hoping they did the right thing.
I'm sure all of them had a designated driver with them.
We're not their parents.
Take them home. We all profess drinking responsibly.
Okay, I believe that one. And next, outside of Philly, they've got a great yard. You know how fast you would fill that sucker up down in Philly with another softball game?
I might have to take it on the road, Opie.
We're definitely going to do it. Well, we got to ask everyone, but we want to do another softball game.
Oh, please bring it south, and there will be all kinds of new lows set.
We'll find out who wants us, and we'll go from there.
All right, great. See you later.
All right.
Is this true? Did Patty get $1,000 from somebody from Ron and Fez's show? Oh, $100?
$100?
Because now she's just scraping up money everywhere, and I paid her. By the way, we were all supposed to pay her for her getting her head shaved, and I paid it. $100 is what you got. But I know I paid her. And Opie, have you paid Patty yet?
Pete Radovich is on the line.
I didn't think so. Norton, did you?
Dude, I got a base hit, and I don't care if I was wearing Doc Martens.
I could have gotten away with not paying her. Then.
I didn't sign it.
Is what everyone's saying.
That's right. Pete Radovich, what's up?
Hey, guys, I have to admit one thing.
Yeah.
I was never a fan. I always thought he was kind of a douche, but I am forever a Ferrall fan now.
Ferrall's awesome.
I swear to God. I thought he he made the game for me.
He did. He did a great job calling the game.
He was really funny, like genuinely funny.
Yep.
It was a great time. And Anthony, I was proud of you. You're actually doing some coaching out there. I was impressed.
I was trying to bring everyone together, and we had our strategies, but I think we enacted them a little late in the game.
You were
but had a
obsessed,
good
by the
time.
way, I heard, over my quick pitching thing.
Yeah, I made sure I told everybody.
I didn't do it this year.
I know, because
I knew you guys were expecting that.
I told everybody, if Opie keeps these quick pitches going, just step out of the box and make him deal with it on your time.
After you guys killed me in the first 2 or 3 innings, I had a new strategy, and no one picked up on it.
What, the high arcing ball every other pitch?
Inside pitches, but the wind was pulling them across the plate, and I was getting strikes left and right.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone struck out, though, this year.
No, but, you're 2 strikes in the hole, now you're swinging at crap.
Oh, by the way, Pete.
Yeah.
Don't think Pete promised me that he was going to take me to Texas for a Dallas Cowboy game.
You can hold me to that.
Just don't try to molest me in a hotel room. I don't need some 6'8" executive trying to put it in.
All they have is king-size beds, though.
I'll introduce you to Quincy Carter. Just open your mouth.
Pete, you had a good time, huh?
I really did have a good time. It went by so quickly.
Yeah. We're so bummed we didn't put it on the radio. We had no idea Scott Ferrall was going to step up like that for us. He was unbelievable.
He was, and you know what?
That would have been entertaining to hear on the radio.
He never faded.
No.
He was still strong in the 7th inning.
Yeah.
He still had good material. He was really good. I was really impressed with the whole thing. Was just great, guys. It was a good job. And taking him down the road is a great idea.
You did a great job for us, Pete.
Well, we're going to do one more somewhere.
Yeah, sorry about that, Anthony. I really wanted to get you a win, but
that's all right.
Awesome Garrett, our first baseman, for the love of God, man.
Oh man, Awesome Garrett had a tough time.
Had a couple good innings, and then something got hold of him
out there in left field. And Eddie Trunk was having a tough time at first, although he says it was the bad throws he was getting.
What?
Yeah.
He got a couple bad throws, but let's face it, he couldn't catch the throws that came to him anyway.
He was awful.
Pete heard all my hecklers out in left field. It was great.
Yeah. He was getting killed. They were throwing frisbees at him the whole game.
Yeah,
it was great.
I understand. I was on the other side.
I missed the ball in the "We Want Spaz" chant. It was great.
You were getting pounded.
And Radovich is a true athlete. You must have just wanted to walk off that field.
That was despicable.
He was shaking his head left and right like, what did I get myself into?
At one point, right in the middle of a pitch from Fish, Pete said, "Screw this," ran in from center field and told the shortstop to go run out to center field because he was going to play short. He was like, "No more." The guy booted it was breast doctor Eric who booted 3 in a row.
Oh, Bull, your guys' runs were, I'd say, 10 of them were unearned.
Yeah,
I know.
It was amazing.
I'm not kidding. We just gave the runs away.
You know what the problem is with me too, man? I gotta fix this next game we have.
You're going for the hitters. You gotta go for the fielders.
Not only that, I gotta make the tough decisions and be the bad guy like Opie is. Opie has no fear about pulling people if they're not and not putting people in and stuff. I should have pulled.
I'm there to win.
I should have pulled Big Kev from the plate.
Yep.
Love the guy like a brother, but I'll tell you one thing.
Big Kev was 1 for 1.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not talking about hitting. I'm talking about fielding.
20 years ago, he should have been pulled away from a plate.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh, boy.
And Eddie Trump.
outside.
Regardless of what Eddie says, I don't think Eddie should have been on first after the first couple of innings.
You know what it was, dude? We were out of players.
Yeah.
Brother Joe had to leave early. Adam had to
Ferrall
leave.
left.
There was no way Phil was getting in the game.
I had another strategy. My starting lineup was real strong. I didn't have a weak fielder out there. And then I was waiting for your team to get drunk, and that's when I started making my changes.
See, that's
when I finally put Mike Torrey in, who was god-awful.
I don't know. He had a couple of hits.
He was awful. And Steve C., who couldn't even see and was catching the ball with his bare hand. He didn't even realize he had a mitt on his other hand.
I was using it to keep myself upright.
We lost that game. We lost that game in the field.
I want to play on Ant's team next year. It was all fun. It was all business on Ope's team.
Right, see?
And he's trying to put me as catcher, and I'm like, no, because I know that's
you
like
had dress
position.
shoes on.
He's trying to make me catch it. A guy retarded boy, just stand back there and throw me the ball back.
I hope there's a good picture of Norton that pops up with his dress shoes.
Maybe he'll be scoring the run that I scored. Maybe there's a photo of that.
Hey guys, I'm setting up Sunday at the Meadowlands.
Wait, Sunday.
Just FYI.
This Sunday we're going to be in Boston for the River Rave.
Then it's either Wednesday or Friday next week. You guys tell me.
Give me Wednesday. I'm there. Nets Lakers.
Next Wednesday, Game 4
Wow. Cool.
All right, guys. If you listen closely, I think you can still hear Anthony's brother playing their national anthem, by the way.
Yeah, echoing.
I'll talk to you later.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
Oh, you are the worst.
He can get Nets Laker tickets?
Oh, easy. The guy, runs, where is he now? CBS, right?
No, he's freelancing.
Oh, now he's freelancing.
Let's see, I don't know if he knows people. How do I know?
He knows everybody. That guy knows
Could he get me in the locker room to see Shaq's mule?
No problem. Yeah, probably could. Swear to God, no problem.
Gotta see what Shaq is packing. He's got either 4 or 37.
He got me seats right behind Marv Albert at a Knick game. And that's when I noticed that Marv Albert not only wears a toupee, but he has little sideburn toupees, too.
So he's got 2 different toupees, one with the sideburns and one without?
Yeah. Because I saw him without sideburns, and then it was time for the broadcast, he had sideburns.
He should get fake teeth so his teeth prints don't show up on girls. That's psycho. I love Marv Albert. Put on some panties and bite abroad. Good for you, Marv.
Want to hear some more clips of Scott Ferrall talking to the crowd?
That's topical humor.
Doing the play-by-play for the O&A softball game?
First, I got to talk to Bubba. Bubba from Raritan. That is Melissa from YSP.
Oh,
He gave me a link to a photo. I clicked on it, and there's Melissa from YSP standing there. That is Melissa.
Where was Tanya, by the way, I got to ask? The other YSP chick that's
I
so
know.
hot.
And
She blew us off.
What did you do to her last time, Norton? You and your little friendship you were sparking up with her at the last time we were in Philly. I think that's the reason.
That was Kim, and she was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, you're...
I don't know who you were whoring after. Shut up.
None of them will bang me, but I'm saying that Tanya was another girl that just didn't come this time, and I missed her because I like seeing her there.
Okay. All right.
That's very true. She's very hot, and I like looking at her hiney.
All right. Here's Scott Ferrall.
What a great day for baseball. How about that? My tribute to Mel Allen, ladies and gentlemen. Shot down the line at third. Norris made the play, throw over to first. In the dirt, nice play. Save, they call him, he dragged his foot out the play. There's going to be an argument at first. It's unbelievable, the developments. Black Earl runs over and he turns white.
How is that wearing a white jersey there, Earl?
Yeah, Earl, that was the
odd
first
for
time
you.
any of us have seen you in a white jersey.
It was great. The uniforms rocked. I love it.
Yeah, it didn't feel like maybe it would have jinxed your gameplay or anything?
The white man wasn't keeping you down by making you wear a white jersey?
No, not at all. I had a great time. He was wondering where the hood was. I had 2 hits.
Yeah,
He's a good player. I got to tell you, he's a good player.
Earl's a good player.
Good athlete.
Certainly is.
Big surprise, right?
Not at all. Strapping.
Big surprise that he actually moves?
He was a member of this station's softball team for many years.
Yes.
All right. Another clip from Scott Ferrall.
I hope he's over 1 with a fly to left. He's also pitched crappy all day. But he's a good-looking guy, and he's got a lot of cash. He also uses my agent, who I think's a dickhead. I'm also going to fire him the day I cut my new deal at NEW.
I did have a horrible game.
That's good.
Yeah, you were all worried about Jim Norton's dress shoes, and meanwhile you're giving up runs like, Bob Apodaca.
Bob Apodaca joke. Nice. I was player coach, though. I had to worry about a lot of things out there. All right, one more clip, and we'll take a break here.
Player coach. I couldn't think of a good one.
And now Opie's going to get hot. Shot down to third, throw over to the bag at second, out at second, throw to first. And he gets past Trunk. Opie turns the corner. He's going to make a move back to first. That could be determined. Go close play. Save. He got him. Oh, my God, he's out. They called him out. He's out. There's an argument at first. Brewers kicking down to the umpire. It's unbelievable. It's been through a punch. Here comes Tracy Morgan saying, you never watch Saturday Night Live. What's your problem? There's a fight on the field. There's an argument. Good call. Opie's out. He was out. There's a fight on the field. There's a fight on the field. Fight on the field. Fight. Haymaker. Well done with a headbutt. Guy gouge. Knock him in the teeth. Kick him in the head. Kick him in the ribs. Knock him in the head. Shot. Left, right. Our special thanks to the New Jersey Army National Guard. Left, right. Ladies and gentlemen, please refrain from fighting in the stands. Welcome to Riverfront Stadium, home of vomiting and the Newark Bears.
He was starting to get hammered. You could tell. You could hear it in his voice. Oh, God. I'm so glad we taped all this stuff. Here's another quickie from Scott Ferrall.
Ladies and gentlemen, please refrain from showing average rack at best.
That's very good. Yeah.
He was loaded before the game started. You see him run onto the field and just start waving his hands in the air, and he fell to his knees. He was drunk before he got there.
He had 2 fistfuls of beer. And he runs out onto the field. How you doing, everybody? I'm glad to be here. And I'm like, are those all for him? And he starts wailing them into the stands. You can't just wail full beers at people that aren't looking. He doesn't care. And you say he was smashed before the game. If you look at Ferrall and he's awake, he's smashed. Doesn't matter. No matter the time of day, what's going on.
Well, we love the guy. He does mornings here in New York. Check him out tomorrow because he had to take off today.
Oh, yeah.
He was so snotted from the game. All right, and still to come, we got Lady Di and Marion singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Oh, what a treat that was.
We got some audio of Stalker Patty getting her heads shaved. Do we have the audio of Frenchie yelling and screaming at her while she's getting her head shaved by who was it? The Air Force, right?
Yeah.
Yep, it's all in there.
All right, we'll get to that in a bit. Yeah, you're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. We will get to something today, eventually.
There's just so many things we got to recap.
We're almost done with all the audio clips from the O&A softball game on Saturday. Huge success. I got to thank Ethel and John Rossi and the rest of the gang at WNEW. They did an amazing job. You and I pretty much didn't have to do anything, Ant.
This is, this is like, we've been here for how long? And I believe this is the first thank you to the promotion staff.
4 years ago, Saturday.
Yeah.
We moved back to New York City.
And this is really the first time we've thanked the promotion staff?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think so. Yeah, they did a great job.
An unbelievable job.
Mark from Yonkers. Okay, guys. Great game on Saturday, and he spells out his top 3 highlights. 1, seeing some jerk-off get the S kicked out of him by a cop for punching a security guard. 2, watching the boobs and people vomiting and passed out in the stands. And 3, getting a Hummer from some fat slob who I have no idea what her name is.
Wow.
Oh, the game was okay, I guess. See, that's a banner Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. Phil, what's up?
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey,
just so you know that I sent a pic of that guy getting bagged.
Where did you send it? We got to see that.
We sent it to the OPAC at WNEW.com.
All right, cool.
That guy was totally trash.
Well, check it out. Yeah, you sent 2 good pics of guy getting teabagged that we were talking about earlier. Cool.
Yeah.
How embarrassing is that?
I heard about that. A lot of email came in about that one.
He got there. We were parked like right next to him. He was trash when he got there, and he drank more. We sent a nice wow made out of beer bottles and cans, and when he got right in the stands, he just passed out cold. People were just taking pictures of him and pointing. It was a crowd. Security eventually removed him because he was causing a problem.
I'll tell you, man, our listeners love to drink.
Sir, I confess it was just me pretending to be pissed.
I confess. All right, thank you, Phil.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Love you.
All right.
I was talking to one of the cops after the game, and he said some guy he was wasted up on top of that parking garage and slipped and smashed his face against the half wall that surrounded the roof.
Yeah.
It's like he just tripped and smashed his face on a brick wall. Like, I love our listeners, man.
Buddy.
That's a party.
Hey, guys, how you doing? Great game. Thank you so much.
Cool. Welcome.
I got to tell you, though, I was so excited to get there early. I had great seats, second row back, right next to Anthony's dugout. Great seats. And then who comes and sits in front of me? Those goddamn retarded Laverne and Shirley sisters.
Blocked the whole view, huh?
Blocked the whole entire view, and they wouldn't shut up.
How bad was that?
Oh, it's the worst. I would have rather had some drunk passed out next to me and listen to them.
That's too bad.
Thanks a lot, guys. Great game. Good work.
All right, cool.
Big, fat camel hump back. Ugh.
Yeah, their bodies are getting...
even more distorted.
Stranger and stranger. I don't know what's going on there.
Well, here with the earthly gravity being less of that on their home planet, kind of gets the fat flowing.
Let's try to get through the rest of the Scott Ferrall clips, okay?
All right.
Scott Ferrall did the play-by-play. He was talking to the crowd there, over 7,000 people, and he just made the whole damn thing very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Here's him talking about the Frisbees and balls.
Oh, great. That I was getting pelted with.
How many Frisbees and blue balls...
blue balls, yeah.
Made it onto the field, would you guess?
I couldn't tell because security just kept grabbing them and throwing them into the dugouts.
Yeah.
But at one point, I was completely surrounded by them. They were all over the field, where I was like, all right, if a ball does come this way, I'm going to snap my ankle as I back up. But at first I was throwing him back into the crowd, and then one of the guys was like, yeah, maybe that's not a good idea. because they're just coming right back at you. And then once somebody hit me in the head, another guy hit me in the leg, and then once the rest of the crowd saw, wow, you can hit him, then everything just started flying at me.
We told you guys we're an interactive radio show.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, here's Ferrall.
Ladies and gentlemen, our thanks to the Air Force for providing the little balls we're throwing around like idiots today. If you notice in right field, the field has been pepper sprayed with frisbees and balls. Anthony loves it.
Yeah, great, thanks. That's when they really unloaded on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please refrain from vomiting on the first base line.
La Machine.
Yes.
You sneaky bastard.
I had to get him on.
I tried so hard to keep you out of the game this year.
Opie, I had a knee operation. I wasn't even supposed to be playing.
It was so
He kept going, get me a pinch runner. If I make first, I need a pinch runner.
All I know is I'm like, all right, I did a good job. I kept La Machine off Anthony's team. I came up with all these excuses why La Machine shouldn't play. And next thing I know, I'm pitching, and Scott Ferrall announces La Machine making his way to the plate. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
I had to get him in the game. Come on.
I have one observation.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that many losers in one place since Al Sharpton's last March.
Oh, listen to you. They're our beloved fans.
Oh, yes, of course.
Don't you speak ill of them.
We love them.
Great job. You guys did a great... Rick had a great game, too. I didn't hear that mentioned. Rick played tremendous.
Yeah, nice hustle, Rick.
Yeah, Rick did have a good game.
He had about 4 or 5 hits.
The only reason I didn't pick him for my team was because the last game, first play of the game, he blows out his leg.
The hamstring.
That's why I didn't hustle.
Opie, don't you think taking down them fences hurt you guys a little with Earl and Darren, the way they jacked up all out in batting practice? They were hitting it like every pop-up they hit, would go out of over them fences.
Doesn't matter. We won 13-8.
Oh, absolutely. You guys definitely outplayed us by far.
And I had nothing to do with the fences being taken away.
Yeah, sure.
But we still have the biggest tool and the best coach.
There you go.
I love that big tool. All right, you guys did a great job. Talk to you later.
All right, we had fun. Let's go to Pete. Hey, Pete, what's up?
Hey, did anyone see when the bigger Laverne and Shirley, the retarded one, flashed the crowd behind home plate?
Oh, Lady Di.
Lady Di, yeah.
Yeah, she lifts her shirt up and
oh, my God, that was disgusting.
Hearing that many people go, oh, oh.
Hey, Anthony, you didn't look too interested to even be there.
What?
When you were in right field, man, you were just like looking to get out of the inning every inning.
Well, he was getting pelted.
I was looking to get out of the inning.
He was getting pelted.
Yeah, when we were I was over there. You were getting just pelted.
I was concentrating on the game, not on you guys throwing crap at me.
I'll tell you one thing, man. We love you guys because you're a bunch of dicks like us.
That's true.
Every time we missed a ball or just looked stupid, you made sure we heard it.
Yeah, we definitely let you know. We definitely let you guys.
Oh, we all heard it.
The best. Somebody hits a drive down the right field line. Ant was playing the line because he knew one of these shots were coming.
Yep.
So he goes to cut it off. It bounces off his leg, and he fumbles it. All of a sudden, the "you effed up" chant just started for the next 5 minutes.
You ucked up. Yeah.
You ucked up.
That's pretty much what the chant was. And that wasn't a grounder going right to me. It was off to my left. I ran for it. It hit the tip of my glove, but I barehanded it and threw it and held the runner up. So I don't want to hear it. Wasn't like some other people on the team. Let's just say. Not naming anybody.
Eddie Trump.
Hey, I didn't say Eddie
Be careful.
Trump.
You got to keep your team together. We might do another one of these.
I know.
You know? If a stadium will have us, we got to take it to another stadium before the end of the summer.
They got one on Rikers?
We'd like to keep it in the New York City area.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go more towards Philly. We'll see. We'll see who comes to the plate with an offer for us, okay?
Yes.
It's got to be a real minor league stadium like that fine stadium out there in Newark. Huh?
I just like the way you said come to the plate. Kind of tied in with the whole baseball thing. I like it.
You have nothing today, do you?
That's not true at all.
That's all you got?
It's not true. Okay. I don't have to be over the top. I just wanted to make a little observation and put it back in your court.
I have to make like you're Phil Funny every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Larry Laughter.
Yeah, I don't have to be Steve Scenes. I should be Carl Quiet.
But that doesn't follow the rule.
Doesn't matter.
Carl Quiet doesn't follow the rule.
You know what the rule is? To be funny. And nothing I've said follows that rule today.
It should be like Quinn Quiet. Or Quint Quiet.
Boy, did you screw that line up.
I should just stab myself in the
I
hand.
should be
I should be a Down syndrome doll.
You're already awful.
I really am. Instead of G.I. Joe, G.I. am dumb.
Oh, you messed that one up, Phil.
I know I did. I
was going to let you slide.
No, you shouldn't have. I really am a nothing. My little thin lips quivering with anticipation. Ooh, my turn to talk. Sock puppet chimp nothing. Awful.
Here's more clips of Scott Ferrall calling the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, a special thanks to Kawasaki Yamaha Sports Center, the official sponsor of the Opie and Anthony Celebrity Softball T-shirt. Kawasaki Yamaha Sports Center.
Out of his mind. Out of his mind. Coors Light was the sponsor of the game. Of course. Special thanks to Gary Harris from Peerless Beverage and the rest of the Coors distributors. All right.
And to determine if he likes men.
What was that? Something.
Hope's brother.
Yeah, what happened there? Uh-oh.
Let's try it again.
Oh, boy.
Opie's brother now batting. He's still trying to determine if he likes men.
What the hell is that?
A special thanks to Morristown Sergeant Mark Roddy from the Hanover Township Police Department today for a record 17 arrests here at the game. Also, Sergeant Baisley of the Air Force is now naked in the press box.
Hey, John, what's going on?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Pretty good.
That was the best frat party I ever went to in my life.
It was a frat party.
Oh, man, I knew I was in trouble when you could hear the people in the parking garage 3 blocks away before the game even started screaming.
Yeah, they were screaming like crazy.
It was crazy, man. The best was Big Kevin flopping, though.
Yeah, we're going to have video of all this stuff up on FoundryMusic.com. They're working on it as we speak, so.
It was great, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, but there are lots of pictures up already.
Watching Kev fall was great. All you needed was 2 poachers to run over and try to take his ivory cusps.
No, that was funny. There you go. Jason, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, great game. I didn't see it on Saturday.
I know. Not many people know that our team beat Anthony's team.
Yes,
It
yeah.
was 13-8.
Yeah.
When you guys stopped after the 6th inning, we were like, no, please don't play anymore. We're too drunk, too burnt. Let's just get out of here.
It was obvious that we had to stop after 7.
We started chanting Enrico Palazzo in the crowd.
I know. All right, thank you,
guys.
Jason.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to wrap up our coverage here. We're just about done, and we'll move on to other things. A few more clips from Scott Ferrall calling the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, correction. Norton will now play right field. Give it up for Norton in right. He's finally going to play in the goddamn game. Hey, Norton, are those sneakers or wingtips?
Wingtips. Wingtips. They look like wingtips. Nick, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
The best part of the day, after with all drunken stupidity, and Norton gave me a little tussle by the dugout.
Yeah.
We're walking out, and there are boxes upon
Hold on, because they don't like that word there.
Self-pleasuring.
Yeah, there was Astroglide for everybody. That was your parting gift, Astroglide.
Me and my friends grabbed handfuls, and we're running around, squirting it on every girl's hand, begging her to use it on us. Girls were soaked as they were leaving there.
Astroglide is good if you want your mule to smell like rubber cement when you're finished.
Oh, that's what that is today at work. Everyone was looking at me weird.
It's awful.
Thanks a lot, boys.
Use Eros.
All right. More of Scott Ferrall.
How the hell did Big Kevin stay in the game? Cerrone, please tell me how you can take a guy out of the game at first base for a pinch runner, and then the guy's playing catcher an inning later. Can somebody please tell me, you as a catcher, can somebody please explain the goddamn rules where that guy gets to come back in a game no less than complain to the umpires, who are average at best, and Eddie Trunk hasn't made a play all day.
Or Eddie. Yeah, you were throwing your player. You had pinch runners coming in, and then
you know something.
And then the guy would come back into the game after you finished batting.
Who's going to fault me? The guys that have the bad knees and knee operations and stuff like that. They got to make it on base, and then I put a little pinch runner in for him, but Hey, come back to hit again.
It's about having fun with Anthony.
Gonna fault me on that?
Wants to have fun.
As a matter of fact, when I went for my bunt, remember that? There's no outs. We got a runner on. I believe Eddie Trunk got on first, and I was gonna bunt him over to second. It's softball. You don't bunt in softball. Well, I was gonna give it a try. So I lean in for the bunt.
You missed.
I stepped on home plate, and the ump goes, you're out. Because you bunt and you step on the plate, you're out. Like, well, no one needs to know about that rule right about now. And I'll be swinging away.
How much did that cost you?
Another 20.
The crowd would have went nuts.
Another 20. They didn't know.
They didn't know. Bunting.
And it still didn't make up for the fact that Fish was safe at home.
Yeah. Tracy Morgan from Saturday Night Live, a new friend of the Opie and Anthony show. He just killed for us at this game. He was beyond hilarious. He got along with everybody. No attitude. He's going to be on the radio show in the very near future. One of the highlights was when he was walking around the field in just a jockstrap.
Yeah,
there will be video of this somewhere soon.
The guy has no inhibitions, that's for sure. And then that was nothing compared to what was going on in the locker room after the game. Tracy Morgan he's molesting girls in the locker room. He's talking about taking everybody back to the Bronx to get some
Harlem.
Harlem.
No, he was talking to the white guys.
Yeah, he goes, attention white people. Any of yous want some black
Poo-ha. If you've never had black poo-ha, I got young black poo-ha.
I will hook you up.
If you have never tried the nappy dugout, get in line with your permission slip signed by your parents and follow me.
The guy wouldn't stop.
He's a classic.
And then the weed and he's on the floor at one point. He took his shoes and socks off, showing everybody what his toes do when he's getting a Hummer. No, and you know what it's like when she doing you and your toes is going like this. That's what I'm talking about. I'm Brian Fellows.
He fit in perfectly with us.
Yeah, and he just showed up. It was a surprise.
Yeah. All right, well, anyway, this is Scott Ferrall talking about Tracy Morgan as he was naked on the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Saturday Night Live, showing his ass crevasse to everyone. His black ass looks terrific. Ladies, enjoy a little black ass crevasse. Tracy Morgan. It's obviously affecting the pitcher. Please behave behind home plate. Please behave. Cerrone's up here having a stroke.
Yeah, Rick Cerrone runs the place.
Yeah, he just must have been looking down on it like, oh, my God.
They promised me this wouldn't happen this year.
What the hell happened here?
Right. All right.
Tracy, can you show us your black ass again, please? Thank you. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, a black ass out at second base, and the umpire is now pulling out his package.
We're just about done here. More Scott Ferrall talking to the audience.
The Newark Star-Ledger. Over 30 years of avoiding putting the story in the paper until 5 months after they interview you. Let the story change, then print it. That's their motto.
Wow. Psycho Tim, what's going on?
Gentlemen, how's it going?
Hey. Pretty good.
What a day that was.
Yeah.
But I'm calling to tell you, remember Tracy brought his buddy? The guy in the yellow shirt?
Oh, yeah.
Because my brother got everybody smoked up before the game, so everybody was obviously intoxicated and high. Coming back after, second, third inning, I look in there, the guy is completely asleep in the dugout. Passed out.
Oh, yeah,
Passed
that guy
out.
fell asleep.
There were a lot of guys passed down the dugouts.
Slumped over dead.
Yeah, we went through 27 cases in the two dugouts. 27
But the best part of him being passed out was he had his Coors Light in his hand, and Mike Torrey comes over to me and he goes, watch this. And he goes right up to him and goes, wake up and go to school! And he woke up. The first thing he did, he looked around and just started drinking his Coors Light again. Funniest part of the whole day.
Mike Torrey. All right, Tim, thanks for helping us out.
Yeah, thanks again, guys.
All right, there goes Psycho Tim. Brian. We lose Brian? All right.
I didn't do that much running around, but I gave my yam bag a sniff.
Little pungent, was it?
Oh,
Little onion-y?
like the armpit of a homeless man.
You're not that used to the the running around, are you?
Oh.
The athleticism.
As soon as my bag sees sunlight, it just starts sweating.
Anthony, we got the audio clip finally of Lady Di and Marion singing.
Oh, this is great.
Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Yes, what a moment this was. You know, this is pretty common. A lot of the games, you know, 7th inning stretch, you get a celebrity out there or somebody, and they sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Well, when the retarded Laverne and Shirley came out to sing this, the crowd just was screaming, "You two effing C's." You ugly monkeys. They were just nasty. And these two retards just happy to be there.
They have no clue.
No clue. They're singing, "Let me get the microphone." I can like retards that they are.
All right, here it is.
A special thanks today for showing up, the retarded Laverne and Shirley, who will sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, please refrain from booing
for the
Laverne and Shirley.
team. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Yay, party! Woo!
That was awful. Thank you.
You could hear the crowd booing, and that wasn't even mic'd. That was just through their little mic, but you could hear them.
Yeah, we didn't have the crowd mic'd,
The
unfortunately.
hatred in their voice for those two mutants.
You can hear Lady Di's big, dumb John Lithgow face and little perfectly straight teeth.
Those chiclets.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And rotten little bobbing, nodding head.
We'll do 2 more clips in, and then we'll wrap up our post game for now.
Yeah.
We're gonna go through the audio and see what else we can play for you guys maybe tomorrow. All right.
Also, Patty's waiting outside, I guess.
Oh,
she
yeah.
wants to. If we want to take a look at her head.
Yeah, well, we shaved her head once again in front of over 7,000 people.
And she's got her ridiculous wig on.
They loved it, and there's going to be video clips up on FoundryMusic.com.
And I've heard she's got a new place to stay, and I think she's getting a lot more money from our show and Ron and Fez's show than she's fessing up to. I think she's more well off than a lot of people here.
Yep.
But she's staying at some youth hostel.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't even know what this is about, so I guess we could talk to her for a little bit.
And also, we got to talk about Tyson hugging a gay activist or a gay rights demonstrator.
To prove that he's not homophobic.
Right.
Even if, as he says, he sometimes says homophobic things.
And Ant's retard website.
Yes.
We found today. But here's another clip from Scott Ferrall.
I don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Wow, this is getting screwed up, Rick. Oh, it's bouncing around.
Yeah, please, I didn't want to hear that again.
All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please refrain from going on to the field. If you're caught on the field, you'll be arrested and have a large cucumber shoved into your...
And finally, audio of Stalker Patty getting her head shaved. Is this when Frenchie was yelling and screaming at her? Yeah. All right, here we go.
Where is Stalker Patty? Get her out of the dugout. It's time to shave Stalker Patty's hair. Patty, how you feel about this?
I hope I move into a new place this...
Shut up, no one cares. Yes, the United States Air Force shaving her head. Defenders of the nation. Whenever you're ready, get rid of that mop and turn her into the beauty we all know she can be. Oh, yeah, you got to go down to nothing. First, we'll just get rid of the large amounts of hair, and then I'll clip that thing off and just take it down to nothing and make her truly look like the alien she is. Look at that head. If Gallagher was here, he'd hit it with a mallet. Anthony, I got an idea. Frenchie, come over here. Ladies and gentlemen, Frenchie! You stupid bitch! You like it, don't you, huh, you whore? You deserve it every day of your life, you stupid bitch! Suck it! With your stupid mouth and your stupid teeth! I punch them out every day, you stupid twat! You suck it! You like it, don't you, huh, you bitch? Yeah, you take that finger and stick it up your you stupid whore. And then you lick it, you stupid bitch.
Suck it! You stupid whore bag!
Frenchie, are you deaf? They're yelling and screaming at you. The fans are yelling and screaming at you.
Everybody sucks over there, you stupid faggots! Yeah, you like that, huh? You moron, you drunk asses! Yeah, you drunk, huh? You faggot!
Now we're getting down to skin on Stalker Patty.
What is your major malfunction, Private Pile?
There you go. Some audio of Stalker Patty getting her head shaved. And we'll have video clips up on FoundryMusic.com.
Unfortunately, Frenchie didn't completely lose his voice.
Stephen Lynch.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? Just checking in.
Yeah, we're wrapping up our post game here, finally.
What a great time.
That was a lot of fun.
It's almost as much fun as the Journey tribute band after the show.
I am glad Stephen Lynch, one of the true partiers, we all ended up down at Mulcahy's to watch my brother's band, Evolution. Journey tribute band play. And, Lynch is a pretty big Journey fan. What'd you think, man?
I thought they were better than Journey.
Yeah. It was it was really funny, though. Some of the chicks that were there were old, like, 80s chicks in the spandex wearing the Pat Benatar-type headband and the little shirts from the 80s, and it wasn't working.
It was a fascinating case study.
And then they gave away promotional lighters, Evolution. So at some points in the ballads, the whole crowd had the lighters going, and they're going back and forth.
Nice.
It was great. It was like watching Journey.
Took me back to 82.
Yeah, and you guys were singing into a beer bottle like a suspended microphone. Like, everyone was just hammered at that point. We were also tired and wasted.
Oh, heat stroke, drinking all day.
Yeah, I saw Lynch going into the place, and I'm like, how you doing, man? He goes, I almost didn't make it here. Like, we were too tired, but you had to catch that. Great show at
really
Mulcahy's with Evolution.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
You're tired, too, huh, bro?
I'm still tired,
Everyone's
man.
baked.
Yeah, I had a great time. That was so much fun.
We're all just baked. We're already talking about doing one more game before the end of the summer.
Oh, man.
We're going to try to find another place to spread out the wealth there.
Don't let them sing the take me out to the ball game again, though, please.
That's awful.
Nah, we'll come up with other things to do at the next game.
All right.
All right, Lynch, thanks for helping us out.
All right, see you guys later.
You're a true friend. Thanks, my brother.
Right.
I got home.
Steven.
We got you, bro.
I got home Saturday night at about 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I slept until Sunday night at 6:30 at night.
Wow.
And then I didn't get to bed last night until 4 in the morning. I was watching Predator and stuff. Were you watching that? How many times are you laughing? Dylan, get to the chopper. We will sit there and repeat every line that Schwarzenegger says. Every single line out of his mouth.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
We can kill it.
Come on, kill me. Do it now. What you waiting for?
It's classic. We have so many clips on our machines from that movie.
Yeah.
Arnold. The big gap in his teeth.
Demand is keeping him from seeing me. Billy, no.
No! Dylan, they do that big manly handshake at the beginning, and they start to arm wrestle. What's he doing? Nice tie you're wearing. He's like a big retard. Yeah, so I didn't get to bed till late last night. I'm shat.
All right, so there you go. That's our post game, more or less. If we find any other clips, we'll throw them at you tomorrow. Don't forget, all this week, pictures will be going up on opieandanthony.com and foundrymusic.com. We've only just begun as far as going through everything we got at the game.
You set us up.
You guys took some great pictures yourselves. If you got some good ones, please send them in to us, and we'll put them all up on the websites. But you should be checking all week long, because it's going to take that long to go through everything. I don't even think we have any video clips up yet. And it was like a 4 or 5 camera shoot there, man.
Yeah.
We had a lot of video cameras rolling.
Cameras. They'll be funneling in here in the coming weeks, I'm sure.
But there's already a bunch of pictures up on FoundryMusic.com. I keep telling people to go to FoundryMusic.com because that's where the R-rated pictures are.
That's where you see the boobies.
FOUNDRY music.com. That link is also on opieandanthony.com, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to get to a few new things now, Anthony.
Yes.
We got to talk about the Tyson hug.
Yeah. Mike Tyson and the homosexuals.
Go check it out, the Opie and Anthony Show. Karashi. Hell of a name to say. Dylan. A little tip to all those bands out there. Make the name easy to say on the radio. Right. So someone like myself won't butcher your name.
That's why we chose Rock Gut, but, didn't go anywhere.
Quarashi. Stick them up. They're playing the River Rave up there in Boston, Anthony. My God, we're bringing the party to Boston all this weekend. Doing the River Rave Sunday and then doing the show live from WBCN Studios a week from today.
Do we ever get weekends anymore?
No.
It's like every weekend is an event.
We're heading to Buffalo soon. We got to get to Cleveland sometime this summer.
We have to go to Cleveland.
We got to get back down to Philly. Back down to D.C. would be nice.
Man.
Sacramento. Sacramento after that loss last night.
Well, I was very happy. I wanted the Lakers.
You want the Lakers?
Laker fan, yes. Yes. All right, enough with little stupid Mike Bibby. I'm happy they lost.
Mike Bibby's a great player.
Yes, he is a great player. That's why I don't like him.
They at the end there. They had him. They had him on the ropes.
Nah, but you don't understand. You're playing against
Why do you want the Lakers again?
Because I happen to be a big James Worthy, big game James, number 42.
James Worthy hasn't played in 15 years.
But he's there in spirit, still getting hookers 2 at a time in Seattle.
Are you a big Jerry West fan, are you?
You know what? Jerry West did a great job, I believe, as GM of the Lakers.
But he also was a player.
I know that, but I'm talking... I don't
you know the NBA logo? That's Jerry West.
I didn't know that.
Oh, look at that bit of trivia.
Wow.
Look at Opie pulling that out.
I really didn't know that.
I'm smart.
I'm smart.
Yeah, the logo's Jerry West, man.
I happen to like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but not necessarily for his basketball.
Dude, he's 55 years old
his
now.
His film work.
Yes.
Game of Death, I thought he was wonderful.
That was good. Airplane as the co-pilot.
You're not an underdog type of guy?
No.
See, I
like underdogs if my team's an underdog.
Everyone in Jersey's going to kill me now, but now I need the Nets to win. I don't want the Lakers to win another championship.
All right, so I pick L.A. in 4.
No doubt. It's going to be tough to beat the Lakers, but I'm rooting for the Nets big time.
Not like, well, you can't be a bandwagon jumper.
I don't hate the Nets.
No, you're just rooting for them because you would rather them win.
It depends on every situation. When it was the Nets and the Celtics, I said right on this show that I wanted the Celtics.
And what happened to Boston?
They lost.
What did they do?
They choked too. They choked. They were too busy yelling at Jason Kidd's wife there instead of playing the goddamn game.
And look, the cute little kid is on the cover of the New York Post today and everything. He looks like a regular kid.
I think he's all right.
What everybody's
and his head doesn't look that big on the cover of the paper today.
It doesn't.
So now that it's the Nets Lakers, you got to go Nets. You got to always go for underdog.
No, you don't.
In sports. Yes.
Unless your team is the underdog, then you go for the underdog. Like if your team happens to be the underdog, you go, I'm rooting for my team.
There you go. Really? I have no idea.
Who is your team?
Basketball is my least favorite sport, but I do like L.A. I've always liked L.A., though, but I became an Abdul-Jabbar fan, and then I started watching the Lakers.
Hold on. Someone is challenging me on the Jerry West thing. Let me see this. I always thought it was Jerry West. I'm sticking with Jerry West. Joe, go ahead.
Yeah, it's not John Havlicek that's in the NBA logo. It's not Jerry West. It's John Havlicek.
A lot of people saying I'm wrong.
Yeah, you are wrong. I knew that.
Who knew what?
Now someone's saying it's Bob Cousy. Shut up. It's Jerry West.
No, don't be. It's John Havlicek.
No, it's not. It's Oscar Robinson.
No, I think it's Kareem.
How could you prove it? You prove me wrong, I'll give you a prize there.
I can't prove it now. I'm driving.
Now someone's saying it's Rick Barry. I'm telling you, it's Jerry West.
No, it's not.
It's John Havlicek. I'll bet you a nickel.
That means you don't have any confidence.
No, I don't.
It's Pistol Pete.
Easy. My favorite player of all time.
Voss is too, and I'm tired of hearing 58-year-old Voss talk about stupid Pistol Pete.
He was unbelievable.
Yes, I know he was.
He really was unbelievable.
But Voss always brings him up because he's white. Pistol Pete was kind of shut up.
Couple phone numbers in the New York area, 877-692-1027. Outside of New York City, 866-277-4WOW. Where you want to go now, Ann? We got Stalker Patty outside with an awful hairdo.
I wouldn't mind finding out where the hell my $200 went.
And we got to get to Tyson.
Yes, absolutely.
And a lot of people are thinking that they're going to hear a Jim Brewer bit around 6:30 tonight.
No.
We're going the distance.
We'll go the distance.
Your pals are a little tired, but we're going the distance today.
Yeah.
I mean, we only worked one day last week. Might as well give it a full 4 hours today.
Give it a whirl.
What?
Give it a whirl.
Yeah,
Right.
we'll give it a whirl.
They'll stay on the air. We'll give it a whirl. Is Patty coming in here?
Awful pale thighs.
She's just a mess.
Let's get her in here real fast.
Yeah, come on, in and out.
You know what I was thinking this weekend?
What?
It's time to cut her loose.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Her time is coming, guys. Patty?
Yes?
We're going to cut you loose soon.
I think we're just going to cut you loose from the show. You know what I mean?
There's not much else we could do with you.
Yeah.
You know?
Would you let us behead you?
Patty, what else would you let us do to you? Because we're really thinking of cutting you loose finally. We've exploited you as much as we can.
Yeah.
We've gotten rid of your nip hair. We've fixed your feet.
We shaved your
got
head.
you felt up for the first time.
You're welcome.
And down.
And down by Ron Jeremy. The first time your patch was ever touched. We've shaved your head twice now. What else can we do to you?
Yeah.
Unless you're willing to, like, lose your virginity or something, I think we're going to cut you loose.
Yeah. You want to maybe do that?
I want to be a friend of the show.
Well, some people can't be anymore. I think you wear out your welcome a little.
But I love you all.
No, you don't. You're infatuated. You're, it's exciting to be here. It's exciting to walk out in front of thousands and thousands of people and have them cheering and know who you are and stuff. But
you're starting to think that we're really your friends, and I got to tell you,
Yeah.
we're just not. We're just.
This isn't anything about friendship. It's
just using you for good radio.
Yeah, but I think we've run our course, and you might have a limited time with Ron and Fez, but after that, it's pretty much over, Patty.
There was a time we had to cut Dan from Hoboken loose, and he moved on to the Ron and Fez show. I think we're going to cut you loose soon.
We're going to have to cut you loose, Patty. Yeah.
Unless you can come up with something else we could do.
But I'm very loyal to the station, and I'm very loyal
the station's
to the show.
The show is just the show. It's nothing about loyalty. It's just about I don't think there's anything else we can do with you.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, Ant and I are big businessmen now, and we have no use for you anymore.
See, it's not about friendship and.
Let's just put it this way: you're like a cassette player, and Ant and I are now looking for like an iPod.
Yeah. You understand?
And Ben couldn't agree. What?
Getting rid of her.
Oh, great news that we're getting rid of her?
Yeah.
Ben, what do you have to say?
Zero. Patty was living here, didn't ask anyone's permission. You're a complete loser, Patty. You were in the dugout acting like you're a star the other day.
No, I
annoy
wasn't.
everyone.
I was just sitting there. I wasn't
She's a
bothering
zero.
anyone.
It's complete zilch.
How uncomfortable Jim is.
Can you pull off your wig so it makes it even more uncomfortable?
Yeah, Patty, pull your wig off. Keep it off. Put it on the console for a little while we just rag you. So, Patty, we really don't see anything else you can do for this program. We'll make sure, you're compensated for what you did, and that's it. I think it's over.
Jim, what's wrong?
This is really bugging me. Look, how about if she just promises not to pull her pants up like William Frawley anymore?
Hey, Rick.
Yeah, Patty, your pants are all the way up to your...
What the hell is that?
Just stop with the Fred Merch pants. Just, I don't know. You can't boot her, man.
Patty, what else can we do to you?
Got any ideas?
It's all about ratings, and we're feeling like we're not getting the big ratings with you anymore.
Yeah. Not really working out. You know?
You gave us some good times and some laughs. We laughed.
Yeah, but I don't think there's much left for you here, and I think it's time you moved on, and we all moved on.
I think you got to leave on top, and having your head shaved in front of, over 7,000 people on Saturday is a good way to end your career with the Opie and Anthony show.
It's a retiring event right there that you can then retire on. It's okay. I see your lip quivering. It's okay to cry. It's a lot of big sports figures do that when they retire and they know they're going to be out of the public eye.
You want to leave on an up note. Willie Mays should have never played with the Mets.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. I think he was like 48 years old.
And Tom Seaver's comeback was a disgrace.
Maybe we could just put Patty in a little train car and Liam Neeson could shoot water on her with a hose.
I can't see keeping her around anymore.
Yeah.
Keeping her around anymore.
So, Patty?
But I don't want to lose contact with anybody. I want to stay friendly with
You
them.
never were friendly or had contact with us. This is just, it's business.
It was all about just getting big ratings.
Has nothing to do with the personal and enjoying one's company.
Did we ever go out to dinner with you?
Did we ever invite you over our house?
Did we ever share a drink with you?
We ever get you a card?
There's a lot of...
When all of us went to happy hour after a show or something, were you invited?
Did you go to any after parties for any of these events you show up at?
No.
No, see, we're not your friends, Patty. We're just
Were you ever invited
doing a
to
show.
Paisanos with the rest of the gang?
No, I've never gone with anyone.
See, there's a reason for that, Patty. You got to understand, it's because we're not your friends. We're a show.
When everyone else was being limoed around from gig to gig and you had to take the bus?
Yeah.
I didn't mind that at all.
Well, it just shows you that we are a show, and you are, a limited commodity for that program for a limited time, and now, it's over. Your expiration date has been met, and
I mean, how many times can we shave your head?
Yeah,
2's enough.
We did it twice, so I don't see this going any further, Patty. I think you're done with this program.
I think you're done with the station in general.
With the station. I think we're going to have to say something that...
we're going to have to pass this along to Ron and Fez.
Yeah. And I...
Can't do that. No. Stop. Don't.
What are you doing? Don't give her any more money.
He wasn't giving her money. He was just saying how he can't pay his goddamn rent and credit card.
He feels guilty, and he's going to give her money. Why are you giving her money?
I'm giving her nothing.
You were going to give her money.
I will not give... No.
What is bothering you about this?
I don't like it, but no, I will not give Patty money.
Oh, look he doesn't like it.
No.
Why?
He's getting a little shaky about this whole thing.
Because they look like twins now, that's why.
So, Patty, would you have a problem with us instructing Ken Stevens and everybody else that you're no longer...
I didn't... I want to be your friends. I don't want to lose contact with anybody.
We're not your friends.
I didn't...
You didn't what?
Look, she sounds like Cheswick when McMurphy was leaving.
I've always been very loyal.
Doesn't matter. That's a good thing. But, time has come, and it's time, I think it's time you moved on. I think the show and this station is affecting your life. I think it'd be better for you in the long run. You'll look back and say, that was probably the best move I could have made, is being cut loose from the program. Now I could find a job that I don't have to worry about listening to a show. You got to agree deep down, right, Patty? Behind your tears, behind the tears.
Her legs are quivering.
You'll move on.
But I don't want to lose anybody.
You don't have anybody.
You'll realize you're not losing much when you turn around and walk away.
You'll make real friends.
People that really care about you.
Not people that just use you.
But I had such good time.
Had. Very, very important that you said had.
I still want to have a good time.
Well,
Isn't it true you can't have a job because you can't stop listening to the radio?
That's true, isn't it?
You are a loser.
I have a job.
You cannot have a job between 3 and 11.
I do have a job.
Because you listen to us and Ron and Fez.
Oh, she also listens to Ferrall. She drives the morning show crazy in the morning. They all complain about what a pain in the ass she is.
Do you do that?
True.
Ben's been waiting for this day for a long time. Go ahead, Ben. Say everything you have been saying in the back office. Go ahead.
I'm saying it all.
Right to her face, right there. Look her in the eye. Her lip is quivering.
You are a complete loser, Patty. You drive everyone around here crazy. You're driving the morning show guys. All they do is complain when we get in the morning about you washing your hair, when you used to have your hair, in the disgusting bathroom over there.
Were you doing that? Were you washing up in the...
She's full of crap. She drives Ferrall nuts. Ferrall hates her. Their whole show hates her. We hate her. Everyone in the dugout on Saturday hated her.
You want some razor blades or a gun or something?
Kill yourself.
How about if she just puts lotion on her awful ashy legs? That would be all right. You just don't come around with ashy legs anymore.
What's wrong, Norton?
Norton doesn't like this. He's really upset.
What's the problem?
Are you okay, Jimmy?
I'm fine, yes. Yes. No, it's not that.
You've been doing karaoke and stuff on Ron and Fez, right?
Yeah, but...
So that was good, but
she can't even do that anymore.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're saying. We're pretty much... I think it's better for you that you know...
A lot of people very pissed off on the phone lines, Anthony. This is called tough love.
It's tough love, right.
We got to push her out the door so she could get a life.
So, you know the security guys downstairs, Patty? We're going to have to...
Well, they've been instructed not to let you up there anymore.
Yeah,
we're changing the codes.
We're going to have to tell you that. They've been instructed that...
And if you've noticed, we got a couple moving guys that are removing the couch you've been sleeping on under the stairs.
Yeah.
Actually, I put myself up in an American youth hostel for a few days.
What is a youth hostel?
It's like a little inexpensive hotel.
Isn't it for youth?
For far, that's nice. Some Danish student is taking a dump in your bag right now. That was smart.
No, it's not.
How about if she just gets contacts so she doesn't look like Olivier from the Marathon Man?
See, you're coming back, Jim. See?
Yeah.
I don't want to see her booted. But.
How about one round of bukkake before Patty leaves?
But I don't...
Good luck.
Patty, would you be up for a round of bukkake?
I don't know what that is.
No, you know, she looks like the glasses. Private Joker, show me your foreface. That's a crew cut in the
Could
glass.
you just say, that's a negative, Rafter Man? Sir, I said it, sir.
Snake from Boston has something to say. Snake?
Yeah, O&A, what's up?
Hey.
Dude, the only way you're getting rid of this girl is restraining order, all right? Up in Boston, when we have stalkers, we put restraining orders on them. That's the only way to get rid of them.
Well,
she's like genital herpes. She'll never go away.
Let's just say that the courts have been notified about this, just in case you decide to keep coming back, Patty. We had to. So, you know, you'll be served with those papers, and, you know, legally you won't be able to come back up here.
Patty, at least you have the memories, right?
Right. You have good memories, right? That's all you need. Just think of us as a loved one that passed on. You have the good memories, but you know that you'll never, ever, ever see them again. Right?
But I didn't... What
Patty?
did I do?
Patty, you have 2 minutes to say goodbye to your fans.
There you
I
go.
don't want to say
Go ahead.
Starting
Here it is.
now.
Regardless of what you say,
2 minutes.
This is your final 2 minutes on WNEW.
Why are you doing this?
And all the other stations we broadcast to. Say goodbye to your fans, Patty.
But
shut up, Jimmy, with your fake effing morality.
I believe me. I don't look. Just because she looks like Tim Robbins in Jacob's Ladder, I don't think that she should be voted.
A Jacob's Ladder reference, nice.
Yeah,
Louis Black was in
I know.
that
I was
movie.
just thinking of Louis.
And Macaulay Culkin. No, who was the little kid?
Oh, I wish I knew.
Who was the little kid? Huh? All right, whatever. Can I start the music again? Patty, you really have 2 minutes.
Say hi to Sigourney Weaver on that penal colony from Alien 4.
Can we give Patty her 2 minutes?
I don't want...
All right, here's
your 2 minutes.
I don't
Starting, hold on. Starting now, you
Here's
got 2
your 2 minutes.
to say goodbye to everybody.
Say goodbye to everyone.
I don't want to say goodbye to anybody.
Just because she has a body and head like a 2-day-old sparrow, that's no reason to vote.
I didn't do anything so wrong.
Jim, hold on, Patty.
Come on. Patty, it's nothing about what you don't want to happen. This is happening. Now just use this 2 minutes to say goodbye.
Anthony
to
and I, we have
the
to
audience.
make tough decisions from time to time.
It's called tough love.
And we truly believe that this time has come and gone.
This is better for you and your life. So 2 minutes. Don't complain. Don't do anything. Say goodbye to your fans.
Well, she can do whatever she wants with the 2 minutes.
All right.
This will be the last 2 minutes of radio that Stalker Patty does.
Here it is.
I didn't do anything. I don't understand where you're coming from. I didn't talk in the dugout or maybe say 2 words. I'm a quiet person. I didn't say anything. I don't understand this.
Look, just because she has toes like macadamia nuts, there's no reason to toss her off the radio.
Jim.
Look, I don't think that Dudley Moore feet should be thrown out.
Jim, please. We want Stalker Patty to say goodbye.
Patty, just say goodbye to your fans.
Did you enjoy your 15 minutes of fame?
It lasted a while. You had a good run. It's over, though.
Dean from D.C. wants to know. You had a longer radio career than Mason and Kalinsky.
Right.
In New York, so that's something to be proud of.
Yep.
You can act like a man. What's the matter with you?
Come on, Pat.
You lasted longer in New York City radio than Tom Likas.
Yeah.
Put the wig on. At least have a little bit of dignity through this whole proceeding.
No, we like with the wig off.
Yeah.
All right. Patty, I'm sorry that Jim Norton keeps interrupting you. You got 2 minutes to say goodbye to everybody in this room and to your fans.
Last time you're going to be here.
I don't want to say goodbye.
We never all want to say goodbye.
I didn't do anything. I don't understand.
Look, she's shaking like she's starring it on Golden Pond. This is not right.
Jim, we just want to get through this. It's very uncomfortable for everybody.
I'm not a...
We don't feel good about this. We just know it's good for the show that we get rid of Stalker Patty.
Patty, you keep saying you didn't do anything. It's not about doing anything. It's what we've done. We can't... There's nothing more you can do.
I mean...
That's what it is. It's over. Accept it.
We can't think of anything else to do with you after getting your head shaved in front of 7,000 people on Saturday.
So get over it and use this time now, 2 minutes.
Anthony and I are marketing geniuses, and we know when to say goodbye to someone.
We know.
Okay, so...
We feel it, and it's done.
So please, you got 2 minutes to say goodbye to everybody. This will be the last time you see all our faces. And 2 minutes to say goodbye to the listeners that support you. All right? And if Jimmy will shut up, your 2 minutes begins now.
I love everybody. I don't want to say goodbye to anybody. I love everyone. I like to keep friendships.
All right, listen, Lou Gehrig, there's no reason to be making this speech.
You know,
I'm the luckiest gimp on the face of the earth.
Jim.
I don't
Hold
even
on,
know where you're coming
Patty, I'm sorry.
This is only prolonging her agony,
We
Jim.
want her to leave with dignity.
We just want her to get her 2 minutes.
Her 2 minutes to say all her goodbyes.
Turn her back, and Patty, when the time does come, when you do finally get this 2 minutes, as long as Jim shuts up, you will turn around, you will walk out that door, walk to the elevators, take it down, don't look back, and never, ever come up to this floor, or in this building, actually, again, Patty.
And please end with your mom's box, okay?
I was...
Hold on. Here's your 2 minutes
Here it comes.
To say what you need to say.
Comes.
I was... You know, tomorrow was my birthday, and I had...
And it still is your birthday.
Yeah, and I was going to come up to Ron and Fez and visit for my birthday.
Wow. No, we have made a deal with Ron and Fez and Scott Ferrall. We all believe this is the right thing to do.
We all sat in a
You will notice
meeting.
This radio station here in New York is moving forward. We're getting rid of some dead weight.
Out with the old, in with the new is the motto around here.
All right.
Patty. And we talked with Ferrall. We talked with Ron and Fez. And we thought it would be best for you also if, you were just banned from coming up here and you could get on with your life. Because this station is becoming like a drug for you that you're addicted to, and you need to quit it cold turkey. So we're trying tough love, and we're banning you from the building here. And you have 2 minutes now to say goodbye. And this is it. Just say goodbye.
Right. And please say something nice about Aunt and I, because I think we've done a lot of nice things for you. Okay?
All right. Here we 2 minutes.
I loved the show since August of 1998.
Can you separate your teeth a little when you talk?
Jim.
I've been
Hold on.
Sorry. What?
Jim, you're just prolonging her agony. She's very upset about this, and we can all see it. She's quivering, her lip is moving, and there's tears welling up in her eyes, and she understands that this is the last time she's going to say anything on these microphones, the last time she's going to be in here on any show, and she's going to go back to obscurity, what her life was before, and just try to get along now with her own life without this station being a part of it.
And, Patty, could you do it topless for us, please?
What's wrong with you?
How about if she promises to do something just so she doesn't have the facial structure of Richard Widmark?
Jim, it's her 47th birthday tomorrow, so let's hear her out, okay?
Oh, happy birthday.
All right. Patty, 2 minutes to say goodbye. There's a lot of people you should thank, okay? All right, here we go.
I've been a big fan since August 98. I met you Thanksgiving of '98 when I worked for a charity that did an event up here. And I got to know you through the last 3 years. I don't want it to be goodbye. I want to be able to come to a road show and say hello to you all and be like a friend, you know. I've done nothing but support everybody. I haven't been a pest or anything. I'm not obnoxious. I'm a very quiet, low-key kind of a person. I don't know what this is all about. You know, even if I could just remain a friend of the show, you know, without, you know, you doing anything to me, it would be, you know, nice, you know. I didn't do anything wrong to anybody. I've never wronged anyone.
Patty, 1 minute to go. Start the thank yous.
But
tell everyone how great Aunt and I are.
Anthony and Opie and Anthony are really great. You know, they're among the finest talents on the radio.
And Jim Norton, he's okay, right?
Jim Norton's great, too. He's a great comedian.
40 seconds ago.
This is it, your last 40 seconds on the air.
I do want to come up and hang tomorrow night with Ron and Phil for my birthday.
Ain't gonna happen. This is the last time you're gonna be in here. That's it. The door's open. How much time left, Opie?
We'll give her like 30 more seconds because we interrupted a little bit. Yes, Patty?
I don't want anyone to hate me. I want you to be friendly to me.
Oh, Rick's grabbing her arm. This is it, Patty. It's the last time. There you go. Time is up.
Is that it, Patty?
Yeah.
Turn around. Don't look back. Right. Here it is. The last time you're going to see this station.
Oh, wait, Patty?
Slam the door, please.
There.
Good riddance.
There it is.
The end of Stalker Patty.
Oh, we got to be tough. Got to be tough.
Greatest.
Oh, it's the right thing to do.
Of course it is. Opie, by the way, Jerry West is the NBA logo. It's been confirmed.
Oh, look at that.
Getting back to more important things.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. If you're just tuning in, we just cut Stalker Patty loose.
It's for our own good.
We figured after shaving her head for the second time in front of 7,000-plus people at Riverfront Stadium in Newark on Saturday during the softball game, that there's really not much else we could do with Stalker Patty.
Not much at all. That's it. When we start doing things twice to her like that, pretty much the well is dry.
And as a radio show, we got to realize when things are getting a little stale.
And the more she gets involved with this radio station, the more her life seems to fall apart. So, looking at her best interest, we figured it's time to cut her loose from the entire station.
Yeah. And I think it's good that she leaves on an up note. Her last thing that she did for us was great. Getting humiliated in front of 7,000-plus people, I think that's a good way to go out, you know?
But it's time to get her life together, and who knows, maybe sometime in the future she'll come back to us and say, thank you so much, I was able to get my life together, and thank you for cutting me loose that day.
Eric, what's up?
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey.
Yeah, quick, what did I learn today?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, even though Patty could probably get a .9 in New York, unlike some other personalities on the station, it seems that she's hit the end of the road with you guys. But she should have known that Saturday, because she heard both the fat ladies sing.
Yeah.
It's a long way to go.
Eric, that was a little rough, but we got there. All right. Anthony, Rick is on the phone as we get her removed from the building. Rick?
Yeah, hey, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, I just got the call from security. They're aware of it, and we're bringing her down now so they can, take a look at her and make sure they've got all her info before they keep her out of the building.
Can we put Stalker Patty back on the air, please?
Sure.
All right.
Come on, Patty, stand up. Grab your cane. Grab your cane. Let's go. All right, here.
Patty?
Who is it?
Patty.
Hello?
Patty.
It's Opie and Anthony. We just want to make sure you realize this is for your own good, okay?
But I don't...
It's for your own good. This is it, Patty. It's for your own good, and you're never to come back up here again.
Why do you hate me?
It's not hatred. This is, we're helping you.
It's all about ratings, my dear. We got to move on to the next freak.
And then you get your life in order.
There's many freaks in the big city. Your time is come and gone.
But
There's no buts. No but.
I'm not a criminal or anything.
No, it doesn't matter.
If we had some kind of a friendship that we developed over these years, then, you'd still be around. But it's obvious that we were just using you for good radio, and that good radio is now over.
So,
all right?
Bye-bye, Patty.
What are the guys doing to you right now? Patty? Patty?
No, what?
Rick, what's going on?
Okay, we just we got downstairs to the lobby area.
Okay.
I'm going to take her to the front so the security guys know that this is the one.
All right,
See her?
put her back on.
All right, hold on.
Hello?
Hey, Patty.
Yes?
This is the last time you'll be seeing the lobby. Patty?
I don't understand.
Well,
there's not much to really understand. That's all.
Out with the old, in with the new is what we like to say. And your time here is done, Patty. So, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right? You all right with this?
Patty?
Not really, because I don't fully understand.
Well, you're simple-minded.
You don't really need to understand.
Yeah. Just face it. Now you can move on with your life.
All right, yeah, come on.
Are you out the door yet?
Patty?
Walking out the door now.
How many people are around you?
This is the one we want to keep out of the building.
How many people are around you, Patty? Patty?
A few.
Could you have less pizzazz on the phone?
I don't understand it.
Well, no need to understand. It's bye-bye time.
Are the security guards with you?
Yes.
Huh?
What?
Is building security with you?
No.
Who's with you, Rick and Steve?
What?
Are you outside the building now, Patty?
Yeah, outside the building.
You do understand now that you are not...
Courtyard, you can't stay here.
You are not to come back in the building, right?
Patty?
What?
You understand that you're not to ever come back into that building again?
You're not even allowed to hang out in the courtyard anymore like you used to before we invite you up here for the first time.
But you're acting like I'm a very dangerous person.
No, it's just time to move on, Patty. Bye-bye. You understand? Bye-bye. Okay?
What?
It's over.
I can't really hear you too well.
Well, that doesn't matter because it's pretty much over now, Patty.
Why can't you hear us?
Here, I don't want to talk anymore.
No, she doesn't want to talk anymore.
Why doesn't she want to talk anymore?
What's the matter? Why don't you want to talk anymore, Patty?
It's not right.
She says it's not right.
Oh, it's right.
Sure it is.
I've been a good friend of the show. I've been very loyal. I've been a good fan of the show. I've been a very loyal. I've been a very good fan of the show. I've been very loyal. I always support you.
Oh, get a hold of yourself.
I don't.
Rick, why don't you get her a cab or something? What's Rick? Rick.
Hello?
What's going on?
Well, we've got her to the corner of 57th and 7th, and that's, I guess, the legal distance. It's about, it's about 100 yards from our front door.
All right.
So that's where they told us to leave her.
All right. Maybe some final thoughts from Patty.
One final thought.
Patty, do you have a final thought before we walk away?
Patty?
Yeah, can I still keep in touch?
No. It's
Can I call
over.
in and say hello?
Nope, your call will not be accepted.
I don't want to lose any friendships. I don't
You
want
have
to
no
lose
friendship.
anybody.
You have no friends here. It's over.
And Patty, just to make sure you understand, there will be a restraining order that will be presented to you.
Why?
It's just the right thing to do, to make sure you know we're serious about this one.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because it's
Is
over.
it because I came back to get the rest of the money or something?
It's over, Patty.
No, it's just over.
It's just over.
You have nothing more to add for us.
All right?
Oh.
Any last word for everybody? Say it now.
I had a good time. I don't understand why it ends, but I had a good time.
Had. That's good that you said that.
I've been a very good fan of the show.
Yeah, but you got to move on. I mean, people aren't watching MASH anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see? There's new things.
There's new things to check out. Okay? There was a time we all loved Beavis and Butthead. It's just not on TV anymore.
Patty?
Yeah, but you just don't throw people away. I didn't do anything wrong.
Bye, Patty.
Rick, why don't you take the phone away from Patty?
Bye-bye, Patty.
No. All right, Rick, tell her to turn and walk away.
Excuse me?
Tell her to turn and walk away.
All right, Patty, since we can't escort you any further, you need to turn around and just walk away. That way, please. Keep going. That way.
Is she limping along with her cane?
Yep. Go. That way.
There it goes.
Oh, Rick?
Yeah.
Tell her that that's not her wig. That's
Patty, by the way.
That's property of the radio station. Please take
The radio station actually owns that wig. They've asked me to take it from you.
Pull it off her head.
No.
Yeah, I need to take it from you.
I can't. I have a job and everything, and I have to see people. It's the only thing I can hide under.
No, they're asking me to take it because it's property of the station.
Pull it off her head, Rick. Pull it off her head.
Please.
Pull it off her head.
Don't do this to me.
Let me take the wig.
Please, I don't want anyone to see me like that. I don't want anyone to see me. I have a job and everything. Please, I don't want to be ashamed. Please,
Did she wet herself yet?
please.
Rick.
Yeah.
Take the wig.
I can't.
Take the wig. Steve.
What the hell is this guy? Wow, this guy looks like he's in worse shape. Yeah, okay, dude. All right, Patty, no, we have to take the wig. So if you can just, if you don't,
like this, I don't know what I look like without it.
but if you don't hand it to me, I'll be forced to take it off your head.
No. Don't do it, please. I don't want anyone to see me. I gotta go to work like this. I don't have anything to replace
Take the wig!
Please.
Take the wig!
All right, I've reached my limit.
Take the wig!
I've reached my limit.
Get Steve on the phone. He has the balls to take it.
All right, Patty, relax.
I've reached my limit. Opie.
Relax, Patty.
I don't want to see me.
Don't worry. Just relax.
I'm out.
Take the
Don't
wig.
worry. Just relax. What happened to your finger, by the way?
Hey, Rick.
What is that?
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Make sure she
I
put.
can't take it off.
Get her all relaxed. She'll put her hands down on her side, and then you grab it and run. Okay.
Oh my
God.
Okay.
Get her all
so it's
relaxed.
okay to let her have it for a little while longer?
Yeah, she could have the wig.
Okay. They said it's okay. You can hold on to the wig for as long as the end of the week, but that's about it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah? Okay. So you're fine. Okay?
Here it comes.
You can relax.
Oh, no.
You can relax. Do you have some place you want to go to maybe look for a new one by the end of the week?
I have to wait until I get paid on Thursday. I thought I was going to get more money. I used the money Anthony gave me to put myself up in a youth hospital.
Right,
Because
okay.
I didn't have money last week.
Well, just remember you have to walk in that direction, okay? You can hold on to it till the end of the week. You're not supposed to come to the station. You can mail it to us.
All right, Rick?
Is that okay, guys?
Yes.
All right.
Is she still holding on to the damn thing?
We're going to let her walk this way.
Okay.
Everybody's looking at me.
That's what they do, Patty.
Thank you. All right, now turn and walk away.
All right.
Why did you do that?
All right,
Patty, walk away.
All right.
Walk.
I can't take it. Oh, my God, I can't take it. All right, Rick, you got the wig?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'm going to help.
All right. Thank you, Rick.
Oh, my God. I know where my line is now. I know where my limit is. I can't take the crying old virgin woman crying about her hair.
That's awful.
Oh, my God, that was horrid.
Sorry, guys. It's tough love.
Oh, God.
It's tough love.
Opie, you have some issues,
We knew
man.
it wasn't going to be easy.
You got some goddamn issues.
We knew it wasn't going to be easy, guys. We had to do it. You know that.
If you could bring in a puppy tomorrow, we could stab and torture.
That was like when they pulled the bag off the Elephant Man's head. They're staring at me.
Oh, my. She should be wearing a burlap hat with an eye cut out of the middle.
Hey, man, I don't feel good about it. You guys don't, but it's something we had to do.
You do feel
You
good
understand
about
that?
it.
Wow. You guys understand that much, right, Ben? You all right with the decision?
It's the greatest thing we've ever done. Can we play
amazing.
Cool in the Gang celebration?
Oh, Jesus.
Best thing ever.
Ben looks like Boston fans after the Patriots won the Super Bowl. He's running around pumping his fists in the air. I've never seen him happier. Or herkier and jerkier. He's just happy.
Oh, my. Guys, it was, something we had to do. We all know it.
Oh, my God. All right.
All right.
The scream after the wink out. Just screaming on the streets of Manhattan. You just heard that little scuffle.
Yeah.
Where she's probably her thin little fingers trying to grip at the wig in Rick's hands.
Look,
They're staring at me.
we would love to go to the phones, but trust me, guys, we had to do this today. I know you want to yell and scream, but it's the right thing. All right? Okay?
Very angry people. Very angry people out there.
Okay.
Angry comic, make you laugh so hard you'll vomit.
Hey, this is Jim Norton. You're listening to Syndication Underground. The nerve of me to try to sound like I'm fucking good at this.
The worst of Opie and Anthony.
Little fat-titted nothing.